Okay. Okay, I think things are actually working now. Huzzah. Yeah, so I had, it literally occurred to me, like 5 minutes before I fired up stream, that the people that I'm usually trying to not compete with for streaming time weren't streaming today, even though they had said so like several hours ago while I was listening to them. And so here we are. And the, like, ancient laptop that I usually give, like, an extra half hour of, like, just sitting around time for it to get comfortable actually doing work, had, like, no time, and it was very unhappy about that. But anyway, we're here. Hopefully you can hear me. Things say that you can hear me, but I have got no idea. But, let's see. We have a Wilf, and a Grimos, and a Ravano, and a Silicon Soul, and possibly other people. Ah, excellent. Great. You can hear me. Yes. Good, good, good. So, having gotten through all of that, we're gonna switch over to the game, and I know, it's terrible of me, Wilf. How dare I make the computer do work? And then again, it does occur to me that I think I bought that laptop as like an emergency replacement. Like over a decade ago, and it's somehow still working despite nearly exploding a couple of times. But anyway, the plan is we're just going to do this sort of as long as I can, because I did not plan anything, and so I didn't have my usual preparatory lunch and everything. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll finish the story today. Hopefully. In which case, if we do have time afterward, we'll do some filler stuff. Maybe if any of you happen to have this game, we can try to do some network fights. If not, we'll mess around with some of the arcade modes. But we'll get to that when we get to that. First, though, my notes say that we had left off with Labrys's part of episode P3, so we'll pick up there. The 5 of us who had been entrusted with pursuing Shokun were proceeding towards the top of the tower. How many floors have we climbed already? The storied hallways and classrooms appear at every turn, and there's no sign of us reaching the end.
The quakes are growing more and more frequent. I guess this means that time is running out?
You know, that Minazuki guy talked about making his world, but how is he going to do that?
If we presume he's following in Akutsuki's footsteps, then he's going to gather shadows, merge them, and summon some great power. You mean that thing Minazuki-kun was talking about?
What do you think, Junpei? I mean, you've been surprisingly quiet. Are you not feeling well?
Huh? Nah, I'm fine. Coaches are well trained, you know.
Alright, that was the expression, I think, that I was looking for, Grimos.
I guess it's just that I'm feeling all tense. All this end-of-the-world stuff isn't anything to joke about. I've got people waiting for me. Like the kids have a game coming up next week, so there's no way I can lose here.
Stupé's being serious for once. Looks like he's grown up a bit. Well, I guess I should learn from his example.
Junpei has leveled up. You don't want the world to end either, do you, Labby-chan? You just woke up after all.
Yeah. I don't want to lose this world after I've met everyone. I gotta do my best.
Here it goes again. Wait, didn't we see this classroom earlier? I feel like the fog's getting thicker too.
It won't be good if this keeps up. Since we can't get in communication with Fuka-san, we don't even know what's around us.
No matter how far we go, the maze of the fake Yasogami High just keeps going and going. Outside, there's nothing but fog as far as the eye can see. We're starting to get flustered because we can't tell how high up we've gone.
Come on, keep your cool. Getting all aggravated won't do us any good.
You're so positive as always, Junpei-san.
You think so? I think you've changed, though. You've gotten taller, too.
Huh?
Why do you sound so relieved?
I've been wondering if I hadn't changed at all. I made a promise to Mitsuru-san that I'd live life like a child.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that hard to do or something?
Well, it's hard to do for Ken.
It's difficult. I don't know what it's like to be a child, so I wasn't sure if I should keep doing what I've been doing.
Huh. I guess being an adolescent boy is difficult.
You should just live your life the way you are. I mean, you are a kid.
That's right. You can't trust Mitsuru-senpai's idea of childhood. Can you even imagine what she was like when she was a kid?
Whoa, you're right, I can't. It's impossible for common people like us. Speaking of children, that show dude is the perfect example of a spoiled brat. One moment he's joking around, and the next he's incredibly pissed off.
Yeah. What would someone have to go through in order to make them seriously consider destroying the world? What happened to him?
When the topic shifted to Shokun, Koromaru-san passes us by and stops before one of the doors.
What's up, Koromaru-san? Is there something bothering you about this classroom?
When I approach the door that Koromaru-san is barking at, I see stairs leading up inside the classroom. I'm sure that I wasn't the only one who was hoping this was the place. Junpei-san quickly opens the door and we step inside. Aside from the staircase, the room seems like a normal everyday classroom. Desks are lined up in rows and a blackboard dominates the front wall. I can't help but be reminded of my own yearning to go to school and live life as a human. Even in a time like this, I smirk a bit at myself, and just as I'm about to follow everyone to the stairway...
Ah! Looks like you've made it all the way here. Now what to do?
You're General Teddy! We finally found you!
Sorry. General Teddy, the mastermind of this tournament. With his cape and a fearless grin, General Teddy is completely different from the real Teddy we encountered earlier. Even through the screen, he has an ominous air about him. I check in with my sensors just in case, and sure enough, he's a shadow. No, this is a normal shadow reading. What in the world is this?
This is getting out of hand. So I, General Teddy, will face you myself. Now bring on the ring!
Wilf, that's an excellent and important question. We should test it. When General Teddy lifts his little hand up, the familiar red pillars appear in the four corners of the classroom. The tension running through the area pushes the concerns from my mind. There's no time to think about that. I have to prepare to fight.
Now it's time to have some fun. Those who hinder the creation of my world shall all perish here.
Whoa, someone's got a big mouth. My world? This has been our world from the start. We're not just gonna let you destroy it that easily.
Destroy? I will not destroy it. This will be a new beginning. The beginning of a world of my own, where only I will live.
Only you? What about Show?
This doesn't concern you. The vessel will soon be complete. Nothing you can do at this point serves any purpose.
We won't know that unless we try. Konomaru!
Like hell we're gonna let you start anything like that.
Let's take this guy down and move on.
Okay, chat. Important question. Who are we going to use to beat up Teddy? We've got Labris, Yukari, Junpei, or Ken. We saw yesterday that Ken can, Alright. Ravana wants to see Ken? Let's go. Of course. You just want to see Koromaru fuck people up.
Finally!
Here I come! Too bad! Too bad! Here I come! Too bad! Go! Too bad! No dodges! Too bad! Go! Here I come! Are you ready?
That was a nice win.
Alright, that was almost a perfect. Not quite. Exactly, Grimos.
No matter. That was the limit of this temporary body. I've bought enough time.
Huh? You're not gonna melt now?
As Junpei-san noticed, the fakes we've defeated up until now have lost their shapes quickly after being defeated, melting into a black ooze before disappearing completely. But this General Teddy is just as confident as he was before the battle, and has the same smile.
I knew it. You're different from the other fakes. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm General Teddy. Who else? Well then, bye-bye, you pesky vermin!
Hey! Get back here!
General Teddy swirls his cape about him with a laugh and disappears, vanishing into thin air without a trace.
Hey, Yucatan. He said something about a vessel being completed. Wasn't that kind of suspicious?
Indeed, Billy Snake. Indeed.
Yeah, it must mean that we don't have any time left, and when we defeated that General Teddy, he didn't disintegrate like the other fakes.
There must be more to this case.
Ken-kun is right. General Teddy is different from the fakes that we've been running into up until now, plus those words he said before fighting. Minazuki-kun said he'd make his world, and Sho-kun talked about my world. And yet General Teddy said... No, General Teddy did not say roar. The quaking starts again. The blackboard and the podium rattle loudly, and some of the decorations on the wall fall down. The building shakes strongly for a long time, as if asserting that the time is drawing near.
Can you all hear me? You're very close. I'm getting a strong reading just up those stairs.
When we hear Fukusan's staticky communique, we feel a sense of tension fill us. We steel ourselves and make our way up the stairs in the classroom. At the end of this long, straight set of stairs, we find a door, When we open that heavy, cold door, we see some bullshit. The hazy moon immediately grabs our attention. It seems much closer than when we had seen it while wandering the town. And then, there are the countless crosses. They're the same as the ones that Mitsuru-san and the others have been bound to. These crosses are scattered around the ovoid area we find ourselves in.
No way. Is this place?
Is this the moon viewing tower from Gekkoukan High?
It really feels like we're outside, with a strong wind blowing towards us. This must be a landing jutting out from the side of the tower. I see a number of oddly shaped objects around. In one of those places I see a black shape flying towards us. When it lands, I see Sho Minazuki.
That's right. It's where you killed Ikutsuki. This time, it'll be the place where you all die. See? I've already written what's going on your tombstones. It's some real poetical literature.
Shokun, please stop this! Even if you do it, it'll change nothing! Is this all because you hate us? Because we stopped Ikutsuki?
You really don't ever shut up, do you? I already told you that I don't give a shit about some dead guy. I'm doing this because it's fun. Watching you all freak out is hilarious. You're nothing but goddamn pests that can't do anything on your own. So I can't stand you buzzing around. That's when he spoke to me and said, you should just destroy the world. Isn't that the greatest suggestion ever?
Let's stop this. You keep saying Ikutsuki doesn't matter to you, but he's all you've been talking about this whole time.
What was that, bitch? Ikutsuki was a worthless ass who did whatever he wanted to be and still ended up dead. That's all. I don't give two shits about someone like him.
That's not true, Shokun. You're only running from your problems. You shouldn't turn away from your true self. Shokun, come back with us. None of us hold any of this against you. Didn't you see what happened before? I'm a machine and I hurt everyone, but they still accept me. You're just like me. If you have somewhere you can go back to, then you don't have to do this.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut the hell up, goddammit!
This flustered rant suddenly breaks off. The X-shaped scar behind his red bangs is glowing a dull reddish white. I already know what this means.
That's enough. How far must you go in attempting to ruin this plan?
Pretty far.
You're Minazuki, huh?
Unfortunately, the borrowed power has been exhausted. From here on, I have to deal with you myself.
An emotionless, icy glare pierces us. Minazuki, the one who awakened within Shokun, to use his own words, the one who grants his wishes.
It's him again. Are we really sure that he doesn't have split personalities?
I concentrate carefully on his presence. This isn't just a new facet of the same person. This is a completely different presence than before. The reaction from my plume of dust is even stronger now. You can see it clearly. Shokun is a plume of dust within his body.
Minazuki-kun, what I said goes for you, too. You're the same as me. What you are is the plume of dusk itself.
That's right. Ikutsuki had a plume of dusk implanted in this boy during his experiments, resulting in my birth.
I knew it.
However, I still have no love for that man. After all, he tried to have me erased.
Erase you?
Yes. Ikutsuki was nothing more than a threat, who was using this boy only to throw him away later. But this boy was something different. He suggested that we try to act exactly like Ikutsuki. He created fake Ikutskis. He even went so far as to gain access to the Kirijo servers, to try to gain more information about Ikutsuki.
Then, you were the hacker Kikuno-san told us about.
But Ikutsuki, the only other person this boy knew, had already died by the time the boy awoke from his coma. All that was left to him was the truth, that man had tossed him aside like a piece of trash.
Seriously?
Just a bit. Well, yeah, just a bit.
Since then, the boy did everything on his own. He had no help, met rejection at every turn. There was nowhere to go, and no one to turn to. You all believe that everyone is surrounded by other people just like you. But that in itself is only the beginning of this world's failures. The world holds no worth for this boy. Sho Minazuki was thrown into this world all alone, and he wished that everything besides himself would disappear. Then all I must do is grant him that wish.
Maybe it's ironic for someone like me to say this, but Minazuki-kun's voice sounds like a machine, completely emotionless. Perhaps, even though he was a personality created by the Bloom of Dusk, he may have been trying to save Shokun in his own way. But even if that was the case...
No, that's not what Shokun really wishes for. What you're doing won't save him. Even if you don't know how, or if you end up hurting others, human interaction can change people.
Labris.
Silence, puppet. What would a thing like you know of this boy?
That's right, I ain't human. But neither are you. You're just using his body while you try to destroy the world. You don't care what he feels at all. I ain't like you. No matter how much it hurts, or how much suffering it causes, I love this world.
Wow, well said. Great job, Labris.
Right. What he's saying just sounds like he's running from his problems.
It doesn't matter if you're fully human or not. We're all standing here because of how we clashed with others and gained acceptance.
Very well. There is nothing more to say to you. Persona, you have gone too far. Sit in shame of your own ignorance as you await the moment of your destruction.
Minazuki-kun slowly draws his two swords. While he stares at us with unblinking murderous intent, the persona behind him also readies for battle.
I will save Shokun. And to do that, we'll defeat you.
Alright, chat. Who's gonna beat him up? Will it be Labris, Junpei, Yukari, or Ken and Koromaru? Get your big think on. Yep, let's see. Axe that man, Labris. Labris it is. Not my first choice for fighting Sho. Labris is a little slow on the combos. But we'll see.
Fighting on our side, huh?
Ow.
Come forth!
There we go.
That was a good match. I'm glad I could help.
The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as if melting into thin air. But the defeated master of the persona doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. He looks up into the sky with a somewhat absent-minded expression.
I've lost. The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
He must have taken an immense amount of damage. No normal person should be able to even move after taking a beating like that. And yet, Minazuki-kun is trying to stand up. A certain thought crosses my mind. The will to stand and fight for someone else, no matter how wounded you may be. How Yukari-san and the others rushed to Inaba with me to rescue Mitsuru-san's team when they had been captured. How Yukun and his friends are fighting to protect this town. Minazuki-kun's reason for fighting is no different from ours.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
Not another word, lout. I won't let anyone get in the way!
The reaction from the plume of dusk had been fading, but suddenly it grows fierce and powerful, making the air around him tremble. He's still... That's not good.
Tsukiyomi!
Hello, Ramshackle.
Whoa.
Hope you're doing well today.
Ah! Look out! You guys!
His persona appears and sweeps the area around him, causing debris to rain down upon us. Ah, yes. Time for Sho to do his flippy bullshit.
This isn't good!
Ramshackle, on a scale of, never mind. That's, wow. That's a phrase.
Lapras!
Ramshackle, there was no good interpretation of that phrase. An instant Minazuki-kun disappears above us, another quake hits. This one is so severe that we can barely stay standing. Every surface begins to undulate like a living being and large cracks run through the floor. One crack spreads into an actual crevice separating me from the others. From beneath our feet, lost from view in the fog gathered around the tower, something dark is rushing towards us with a deafening roar.
Is that a horde of shadows? Koromaru!
On the opposite side of the cleft from me, Ken-kun and Karamaru-san summon their personas to fight the horde of shadows. Kari-san and Junpei-san follow suit. It's an insane number of shadows. The horde of shadows crawls up towards us, making the tower's outer wall appear to be a swirling black mass. Soon Yukari-san and the others will be...
Lapras, go! Huh? Don't look back, there's no time!
Go! We know what it's like to have to say goodbye. But you'd better come back to us.
Yeah, Junpei, you don't have a great track record with that? I mean, last time you, did the heroic last stand to, let your friend go save the world, he turned into a door. That's right. I want to save him, just like everyone saved me. If I don't go after him this instant, I'll never get another chance. A set of stairs leading up into the red fog is ahead of me. I can pursue him now.
Everyone, thank you! I will protect this world!
And I'll do it for the sake of everyone else, no matter what. I'll charge up the long, winding staircase, up so far that I feel as if these stairs will continue all the way up to the moon itself. What is waiting for me at the top? Okay. So, how to do... Wow, alright. I think that's what we just finished. So... mark that as completed. And we'll go back to, episode 4 here. Alright. So this has 2 different endings, sort of. So we'll do the first one with confronting Adachi.
Impossible! What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Hino Kagutsuchi's giant arm swings up high into the sky. If this place takes a direct hit from that enormous thing, never mind sweeping me off my feet. It could destroy this entire tower with what with all the quaking.
Persona!
Faster than I can call my persona, the other Izanagi flies toward Kagutsuchi from behind, slashing at its giant arm and knocking it back.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
The way he scratches his head and rolls his eyes, without a doubt, that's the Adachi-san I know. Did he save me? Up until now, he's just dropped hints for us here and there, never doing anything to help us out directly. Seeing me surprised at this small change, noticeable only to those who know him, Adachi-san furrows his brow. He's displeased, in an ever so slightly embarrassed way.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either, so let's hurry up and put it into this!
Right.
I can feel it. The 2 Izanagis respond to each other and melt into one. I've never felt this fusion of conflicting powers before. They eventually coalesce into a sword which launches itself towards Hino Kagutsuchi's enormous roaring form.
Izanagi!
Magatsu Izanagi!
The giant sword formed with a torrent of power pierces Hino Kagutsuchi and disperses its body into fragments.
Kagutsuchi! It's over!
Hey, cutscene.
Impossible! How could I fall to this trickery of fans?
After Hino Kagutsuchi's body crumbles away, the red fog disappears little by little from our sight, and the area is covered in silence. The night sky turns back to its usual color with a beautiful moon shining in the sky.
My sincere congratulations on winning the P1 Grand Prix.
The sudden voice surprised me, and I turned around. Standing right there is a woman in deep azure-colored clothes. Adachi-san's nowhere to be seen.
Elizabeth? What are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
Your own reason, huh?
That is correct.
I don't really get it, but she probably means that she came to witness Hino Kagutsuchi's end. It's fine, since it's over now, but couldn't she have at least helped out a bit? Not that I'd ever say anything like that to her face. I've heard before that Elizabeth has her own wish, that trying to grant it was why she left the room. Indeed, Will. It's a very good point. Maybe she's cooperating with us in her own way.
By the by, you. This tower will disappear momentarily.
Huh?
That's right. I completely forgot about that. This tower is a transient thing that appeared in the red fog, and so now that the fog's gone, this place will go back to its usual self, Yasugami High. Which is all of 3 stories tall, instead of like hundreds.
Can I ask a favor, Elizabeth?
A favor? Depending on what you ask, I'll have to demand payment.
I'm not sure about that. But can you please send all my friends in this tower somewhere safe?
Haha. If that is all you ask, it's as easy to grant as having an orange at a kotatsu.
You've actually used a kotatsu?
No, it was merely a figure of speech. I've never so much as seen a kotatsu. Very well then, I will transport your friends to somewhere safe as you wish. Oh, where would this somewhere safe be? Ah, yes, the perfect place has occurred to me. I shall send you all there.
I wish she wouldn't decide things like that on her own. It'd be nice if she just told me where she's going to send us. But before I can ask her, she raises a hand and my vision fills with such brightness that I forgot to argue. Wait, where is she sending us?
Well then, you. Hasta la vista, baby. Until the day we meet again. Farewell!
That little cartoon zoom effect, cracks me up. The light slowly dims and my vision returns. Oh, there we go, look at that. I'm indeed standing in a safe place. The studio in the TV world. It's a relief to look around and see everyone else here, too. They all look confused as to what happened, but when I approach them, they break into a smile and congratulate me on the victory. You know, Wilf, there's no way to know without trying it at least once. Sorry, Silicon. You know, seeing everyone in one place like this, we've got quite the crowd together.
Well done, Narukami. I'm sorry for the trouble we caused.
No, we owe you too. Thank you for stopping the shadows.
Akihiko-san comes up from behind me and nudges my shoulder. When I look towards him, he smirks in that dauntless way.
Wish I could have gone to the top myself, but I'll let you take the glory this time.
Thank you, Akihiko-san.
I hear a fuss then and look towards the exit from this world at the center of the studio. Everyone is gathered around the stacked up TVs. Wondering what this is all about, we head over.
My guy keeps saying this is my world. You have to go through this TV to get out to your world, Junpei.
Huh? We go through a TV to get out of the TV? Come on, Blue Daruma, quit kidding around.
It's for real. But, now that you mention it, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Going into a TV leads you out of the TV?
Jeez, what are you making it all complicated for? It's fine. The TVs are connected. These things only get confusing because you overthink them.
I don't believe this. Look, you just gotta show him.
It seems Teddy and the others are trying to explain about the TV world to the shadow operatives we've just met today. Yukari-san and Ken-kun seem to somewhat understand, but Junpei-san just isn't getting it, and Teddy and Yosuke are having a hard time explaining it to him. Then again, Junpei-san might be too distracted with the shock of seeing Kanji sticking his head into the TV right next to him. Oh, It occurs to me that the game that actually features Darumas as a major decorative element is still a couple of games away. Yeah, it's like a good luck charm kind of thing. But yeah, to a degree, Teddy kind of does look like a Daruma in his costume. Big eyes, kind of round and pod-shaped.
What the? Dude, what are you doing?
Whoa, crap!
Kanji quickly pulls out of the TV and stumbles backwards. Unfortunately, right behind him were Teddy and Junpei-san watching a little too closely.
No!
The back of Kanji's head hits Teddy's face, and the back of Teddy's head directly hits Junpei-san's face. The force of the hit causes Junpei-san to go rolling all the way to the edge of the studio. I wonder if he's okay.
Stupid Kanji, that hurt! Don't you know the saying, a head in motion tends to stay in motion?
Teddy, that's not a saying.
Shut up! It's your fault for rubbernecking! When I stuck my head out, I saw a security guard making the rounds. Huh?
Huh? Junpei, why are you sleeping on the floor? And just when we were trying to explain things to you.
Teddy, that's not right. If I had to pick sides, I'd say Junpei-san was clearly the victim right now.
Hey, wait a sec. Kanji-kun, did you just say there was a guard out there?
Huh? Yeah. So?
Then the town's back to normal. The people who disappeared must be safe now, right?
Ooh, that's right! Good job, Junpei. You did great!
I'm not sure what I had to do with it.
All right, it finally feels like we won! We saved the town our very own selves.
We did it!
A cheer erupts from all my friends on the investigation team at once. Seeing us in high spirits, the shadow operatives also come forward and join us as we all congratulate each other on the brave fight. I'm so glad I was able to protect my friends. I sense someone looking at me. When I turn around, I see a figure watching us from a distance. That red hair, the uniform jacket tied around his waist, the sword in each hand, that's
Show.
Everyone turns around at this and tenses up. But Sho doesn't say anything. He just points the tip of the blade he's holding at me. He must mean he'll come challenge me to a fight again someday.
Come at us however many times you want, but next time we'll fight one-on-one, fair and square.
For a brief instant, it looks as if Sho's mouth forms a smile. It doesn't last long, though, because he turns to run and quickly disappears. And, yeah, Hidden Boss, they never really did a sequel to this. Was I seeing things? No, I doubt it.
That boy. So he survived.
Yes.
Regrettably, he is a serious criminal who tried to destroy the world. We cannot leave him be.
I understand.
But I won't be so stubborn this time. I ask that you all cooperate with us in capturing Minazuki.
I'm honestly surprised at this. After the P1 Grand Prix came to a close, Mitsuru-san clearly told us to not get involved any further, and rejected all our offers to help. I understand that she did it so as to not drag us into anything dangerous. But we decided to save Sho. Mitsuru-san must have come to understand our feelings and included us in the search for him. Sho's never had a chance to interact with people. He has no idea how. So we'll fight with him as many times as it takes, explaining our true feelings to him each time. We'll do it over and over and over until it sinks in what it means to get involved with people. As long as Sho keeps trying for us, I'll answer him with all my strength. So in a way, my answer is already decided.
Yes, of course.
With that, the members of the investigation team, who seem to have been listening, chime in from behind me.
Leave it to me. My persona's gotten real strong. I'll find that show in no time so Senpai can breathe easier.
That reminds me, that dude was wearing our uniform. I guess we should start by beating the crap out of everyone at school?
Kanji, no.
No violence yet, Kanji-kun. An investigation must be carried out based on thorough examination and confirmed evidence.
Was he wearing our uniform? I didn't notice at all.
I remember Minnie's smell, too! He can run, but he can't hide from Teddy's nose!
Indeed, Wilf.
Dude, will you stop giving everyone and everything those weird nicknames?
Does your nose even work anymore? You've been sneezing this whole time.
No, I haven't. That was because of the red fog. It was filled with a terrible curse and...
Curses don't exist. Although given what Kagutsuchi was after, I suppose it did have an effect of that sort in truth.
Why are we so scatterbrained? Can't you guys stay on one topic for 10 seconds?
Oh, sheesh.
Good. It's like always. I can't help but smile and join in with everyone. I'm not alone. Even if it turns out I have to fight Sho again, my friends and I will handle it. We're the investigation team, after all. Now you just have to explain to the government why you have to carry a katana with you at all times. When we return from the TV world, an utterly mundane world is waiting for us. As we stand around the quiet dawn at Junes before it opens, Yosuke looks around the eyebrow-raising outfits of the shadow operatives. I think I'll not tell anyone about him sighing, "Thank goodness we came out at this hour." Then again, I'm at a loss for what to do when we go to Yasagami High, closed for the holiday, to see Mitsuru-san off, and a pitch-black military helicopter lands on the grounds. After seeing them all off, we return to the empty pre-dawn food court and take our usual seats.
Sitting here makes it feel like I'm really back.
Indeed. It seems that for now, the case is closed.
Man, that guy sure gave us some grief. Wasn't the world on the brink of ending?
Mm-hmm. Although, I felt a bit sorry for him.
Huh? For who?
You can't even figure that out? She's talking about how Sho probably didn't want to turn out that way.
Yeah, he's a really clumsy kid. I keep thinking about how similar I was, you know?
According to Mitsuru-san, ever since Ikutsuki abandoned Sho, he was left for dead in the hospital's care. I surmise that is where he learned of Ikutsuki's death, and later heard this plan's proposal for Minazuki.
That reminds me, that thing that showed up at the end. Hino Kagutsuchi, right? What was that thing really?
Yeah, it said it was born when this town was enshrouded in fog.
And that's not all. It was all over my fuzzy head, but what was that collective will of so-and-so part about?
I guess it was formed from the hearts of people who only think about themselves, never caring what happens to others.
Yeah, when the fog covered this town last time, the hearts of people who only cared about their own safety gathered and formed that Hino Kagutsuchi.
That's a sad way to be. I wonder why some people think like that.
Well, there's nothing we could do about it except to do our best. By the way, partner,
Yeah? Did you see Adachi up there? What happened to him in the end?
No way! Adachi-san?
That bastard was here?
Oh yeah, I hadn't told everyone yet. By the time I turned around after defeating Hino Kagutsuchi, Adachi-san was already nowhere to be seen. But...
Don't worry about him. He'll obey the rules.
No one asked any more questions after that. None of us say as much, but there's a strange kind of trust we have about Adachi-san, who told us that he'd obey the rules of this world. In this case, at least, Adachi-san was true to his word.
Alright then, let's go home. But man, some long holiday this turned out to be.
Seriously, Yukun came to visit and we didn't get to talk at all.
Oh well. But now that it's all over, I think I had fun.
Keep in mind that both parts, that both Persona 4 Arena and Ultimax happen in a like 3-day span that is Golden Week that year.
Ah! Yuki-chan, have you turned to violence? Thinking back on it, I did see some dangerously scary faces from you.
Teddy, would you like to see me angry?
Because Yukiko will cut a bitch.
Ah! There! That's exactly what I'm talking about!
I somewhat understand what Yukiko-senpai means. Despite the lost time, we've gathered as a group again. I'm glad for that much.
I mean, yeah, with Yukiko, violence is always like a close second option. Except it's not so much violence as just instant murder. Then again, there is a reason why she gets that darkness insta-kill power. Once today is over, we'll return to our normal lives and walk our own paths. Even then, someday, no matter when it may be...
Yosuke-senpai, I'm hungry. Can we go grab a bite yet?
Meat sounds great right now! You'll scale treat, of course.
I'm not treating anyone. The store's not even open. Stop trying to make me treat you guys every time.
Things really haven't changed at all. Oh, Senpai, look!
Look to where Rise is pointing and see the sun starting to rise from far beyond the town. Those thick thunderclouds that had covered Inaba yesterday seem to have disappeared along with the fog.
Let's go, everyone.
It's going to be some nice weather in Inaba today. You know, for most of them, just walking around town with their weapons concealed is easy. Kanji just has to get people to not ask why he's carrying a folding chair. But you... I'm not sure how you're supposed to conceal a katana under a sport coat. That's true, Wilf. Mitsuru could just buy the restaurant. So we've got, let's see, we've got one epilogue here. And then we'll get to... do the Labris epilogue.
Impossible! What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
Yeah, that's true, Silicon. It's actually why I've got some little packable camping stools in my toolkits. Very handy.
Hino Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you.
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Persona!
Faster than I can call my persona, the other Izanagi flies toward Kakutsuchi from behind.
Adachi-san?
We did this already.
Hey, what are you spacing?
Right.
So we do this.
Izanagi!
Nagatsu Izanagi!
It's over, Hino Kakutsuchi!
Cutscene.
Impossible! How could I fall to this trickery of fans?
The malice has been defeated. But your true battle begins here. After all that has happened, I'm eager to see what you will do.
Forgive my insolence, but the fight about to transpire piques my interest. I wish to witness its outcome.
Show.
And now the final boss. Maybe. The frenzy that was raging only a moment ago has, unbelievably, quieted down. There's only the cold and the calm moonlight in the air. The red fog has disappeared somehow, and I feel like time has stopped here.
Where is he?
I don't have to ask who he's talking about. It's easy enough to figure out. He's asking about Minazuki, the other self within him.
I don't know. He was trying to protect you from Kakutsuchi.
I see.
He's different. The madness and childish denial he'd shown up till now. He'd shown up until now is all but gone, and now he's just standing there with an air of quiet, icy menace. It's like he knows everything that happened when he was Minazuki.
When I woke up, I was in the hospital. I didn't know anyone there, or even how long I'd been out.
Sho starts to talk. His clear voice is missing the intimidating quality it used to have.
My care was paid up for basically forever. I had a pretty good idea where the money came from.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Yeah. The same goddamn bastard who tampered with an orphan kid and threw him away like yesterday's garbage when I blacked out.
Sho Minazuki was one of the orphans collected by the Kirichio Ergonomics Research Laboratory as a test subject. Shuji Ikutsuki, the man in charge of the research, implanted a mysterious artifact known as a plume of dusk into Sho's body.
That lab was everything to me. I did everything I could when I was a kid. I was happy to see that rotten bastard smile.
Sho.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, all that was left for me when I woke up was a shit ton of money and a world I never knew. You get it, right? All I know is fighting. I don't have a damn clue how to live in this world.
You've also got, like, a glowing blue scar now. which is kind of weird. I think back to what Mitsuru-san said. By the time Sho was old enough to think for himself, he'd been taken in by the research lab and placed in confinement, cut off from all contact with the outside world. The only other person Sho knew was Shuji Ikutsuki, who was in charge of research at the time. And when Sho lost consciousness because of Ikutsuki's experiments, he was sent to a hospital. You can only imagine how the world must have looked when he woke up alone in that hospital bed.
I left the hospital and went out into the world. Yeah, that's right. Into your Inaba.
What? You were in Inaba?
Yeah, and it sucked. It was so boring I thought I was gonna die. That's when the murder case broke on that foggy day.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I saw it all. I saw what you did, what you fought against, and how you solved the case.
Good lord, Sho's known about us far longer than we knew about him. He's been observing us all this time.
It was fun. It got my blood pumping. I got the scent of battle. And I thought you were just like me. Then right when that case was just about closed, that thing spoke to me. It asked if I wanted to destroy the world.
You're talking about Kagutsuchi?
Yeah. Minazuki came up with the plan, and I went with it. And then, you know the rest.
It's just as I thought. Sho doesn't really want the world destroyed. What he really yearns for is a world he can live in.
Sho, don't be afraid to bond with people. You're like Labras, someone who was made to fight, so that's all they know. But she's one of our good friends now.
It's just like when Yosuke, Chie, and my other friends accepted their shadows. It's an obstacle Sho must overcome as well.
Still, the only way I can relate to you all is by fighting.
All right then.
Huh?
If fighting is the only way you can form bonds, then I'll fight you till the cows come home. Just don't drag anyone else into it.
Just like that, life returns to Sho's eyes. Along with it, the scar on his forehead and eyes shines a pure bluish white. I can sense the fire of life, much stronger than before, surging through his entire body. Not only that, but something rises behind him. It's the persona that Minazuki was using. So, this is Sho's true unbound strength. Oh well, looks like this strategy was a failure. Can't go easy on him at this rate.
Here goes.
Final.
Ow.
Over here! Over here! Over here! Over here! Over here! Steel dive! Over here! Over here! Izunari! Over here! Ready? Damn! Crush trip! Steel dive! What? Enough! Come! Over here! Come! What?
That was tough. Especially because weirdly,
It's over.
Yu does not use his sword for his quick attack. So he has a very, very short reach.
Show Minazuki. To think he'd take so quickly to the persona passed down from the self born of that plume of dusk. It's been a while since we've had a guest with that much power. I presume Sho will be a rather dreadful underclassman for him. I truly look forward to what develops of this.
Ah, so that red-haired young man has reached an epiphany.
Yes. The many encounters he had here have brought about a change within him.
He'll surely have many more experiences and battles on his journey from here on, as a new guest of the room.
Elizabeth, will you not return to us? Theo was worried about you. I believe he had been to this place as well.
Oh, did he? I hadn't noticed at all. Not even a raindrop's worth.
Is that so?
Well then, it seems the time has come for me to take my leave. Please tell my incompetent brother this. My journey has just begun.
Elizabeth. I sense that you may become a guest of our room someday yourself.
That was close. My blood ran cold many times during the battle. I fought with all my might, without holding back at all, but Sho was fast. His slashes were sharp, and he fought like a veteran warrior who's gone through intense training. Well, we're getting to the end of the P4 story. We still have the last couple chapters of the P3 story. But yeah, we're getting to the end of the game.
How do you feel, Sho?
I lost. That's the brawn of a guy with bonds, huh? Never mind. Even my jokes are lame right now.
Sho, your jokes are always lame.
Come at me whenever you want, as often as you want. I'll always accept the challenge.
Yes, this isn't the end. For Sho, this battle is only the beginning. The only way Sho could form a relationship with others was by hurting them. He started this mess because he wanted so badly to have those bonds he couldn't attain. But in every strike he aimed at me during our fight, I think I sensed his wish for us to accept each other and to boost one another up. Which is how it should be. A connection with others can be a great strength depending on how you face them. It helps us grow. Now that's an idea, Wilf. Sho took hold of the first chance he had, though whatever means he knew, and through whatever means he knew, and offered it to me. I intend to accept his challenge with all my might. I wonder if that got through to him.
So what are you gonna do now? I meant it when I said that the others would.
Nah, that's enough. I'm tired of all your lecturing. I'll kill you for sure one day. You better be ready when I come for you.
Sho makes his smirking bow, then disappears, flying far away from here. All I can do is smile at his rather smug attitude. And seeing Sho leave, Margaret approaches me.
It seems it's over. And that was a wonderful battle. It even made my heart skip a beat. I'll look forward to your rematch with him.
I'd be fine if he didn't show up for a while.
Is that so? This encounter between you two will one day give way to something irreplaceable. I don't know your desires, but that may be the nature of the power you hold.
Who knows?
It's true that I've made wonderful friends here in Inaba, and it's those friends who've allowed me to overcome my trials so far. That's not because I'm special or anything. I'm sure the same thing will happen to Sho from here on out, too.
By the by, now that the red fog is gone, this place will disappear shortly. Shouldn't your friends evacuate more urgently?
That's right. I completely forgot about that. This tower is only an illusion that came out of the red fog, so now that the fog is gone, this place will turn back to regular old Yasagami High.
Margaret, I have a favor to ask you.
You know, that's a good question. You know, I am sorry, I have no idea how to begin pronouncing your name there. But what arcana do you think Elizabeth would be? Because Margaret is the Empress Arcana. The twins are the Strength Arcana. Theodore and Elizabeth and Merope haven't been assigned Arcanas. I don't know if the Sun Arcana would fit Elizabeth, though. I could see her as priestess, maybe. Or chariot.
Oh? What is it?
Could you please send all my friends here in the tower somewhere safe?
Or, Hidden Boss, do you mean, like, the sort of invented ones, like Hunger and Gesture and, what did they give Marie? Whatever Marie was. Margaret falls silent as if thinking for a moment, and then turns a smile towards me.
Since you did entertain me somewhat, I suppose I should show my appreciation. Very well. I shall send you all to a safe place.
Thank you.
May we meet again in the Velvet Room.
The Aeon Arcana, that was what it was. That's possible, Hidden Boss, but yeah, but they're not part of the, well, yeah, there's a lot of different tarot decks with all sorts of alternate suits and arcana and everything. But they're not part of the normal 21 arcana lineup from whatever the common tarot arcana is. After those parting words, I'm enveloped in a white light. As my vision begins to fade, I see the open space I was just in start to peel away from the edges and crumble without a sound.
What's this? Oh, it seems I was a moment too late. To think I missed an opportunity to see two tremendous powers clash. Oh, how I wish I could have witnessed it with my own eyes.
Are you satisfied yet?
Sister? Why are you here?
Is there some irregularity with my presence here?
No, that wasn't what I meant.
So, did you see Elizabeth?
I wasn't out to find her. Rather, I was scouting the area in search of this cola you wished for. It's true. This is my proof.
Well, at least he managed to find the cola.
I did not think that this cola would be hidden in such a sturdy metallic box. Disassembling the box took some time, but I did so without breaking anything. I also inserted all the 10,000 yen bills I had before reassembling it.
The vending service man is going to get quite a surprise. Someone walked off with... Someone somehow stole, like, 30,000 yen worth of canned soda and replaced it with several million yen in cash.
To think that the people of this world go to such lengths simply just to buy cola. I still have much to learn.
It doesn't matter. So, were you able to take a look about this world?
Ah, of course, sister. The people I encountered here exhibited much stronger powers than usual by trusting in these bonds between each other. I gather that the reason they display such powers is because they have a wish they desire, along with the ones their bonds connect them to.
I see. I'm surprised. You did rather well.
I mean, it was more than one can. Depending on the version, he's usually depicted as having acquired at least a six-pack. Sometimes like an entire case.
I think Elizabeth may have found such a wish as well.
She has. What makes you say so?
The tower's crumbling. We'll proceed at narrative convenience.
Perhaps it's only my imagination, but I sensed something while pursuing her. I thought Elizabeth might have found something she wants to do for someone besides herself. In other words, a wish of her own.
Huh.
Sister?
I see. Very well. So, what kind of bonds do you intend on exploring?
Well, I believe we should first start by making a toast with this cola. I've heard that it is a sublime ritual performed by the people of this world to further strengthen their bonds.
I already worry about where you'll end up. Come now, Theo. Let's go back.
Please, wait for me, sister!
May 6th. A sunny day in contrast to the gray skies of yesterday. Theodore has an even worse grip on reality than Elizabeth does. Even though this is the last day of Golden Week, the GS food court seems pretty quiet. Normally it would be even more crowded than usual, but the reason it's empty is obvious at a glance. The people fled into the store like a receding tide, afraid of the bizarre crew who just showed up. This includes a man covered by not much except a cape, a costumed hero, a woman in thick fur despite the summer heat, and 2 robots.
Well, it looks like the place is all ours. Is management gonna be okay with this?
It's usually more crowded. My dad's gonna kill me if he finds out about this. Wait, is this my fault?
Yes, Yosuke. Yes, it is. Even Yosuke seems at his wit's end as he answers Junpei-san. Teddy's in his usual costume rather than normal clothes, but thanks to the idiosyncrasies of the Shadow Operatives, he doesn't stand out much at all. After that we solved that case, we decided to take this opportunity to throw a celebration party with everyone. I don't know the details of how it got started, but since Labrys wanted it to be at some place bustling, Yosuke took the bold step of deciding to hold it here. What I want to know is, how did it not occur to him that this would happen?
Well then, it's a great day out and...
That's so played out, Yosuke-senpai.
Just hurry up and get things started. I'm starving.
No, I give up. You do it, partner.
Me? In addition to our usual members, the Shadow Operatives joining in has made our group pretty big, and Yosuke gives up as everyone stares at him amidst catcalls. Oh well, if someone falls, then another will follow them up. That's how our investigation team rolls, after all.
Okay, here goes. 1, 2...
Good job, everyone!
The modest party kicks off with a toast. No one must have gotten much sleep last night, but they're all having fun chatting. Some are reuniting with friends they haven't seen in a while, and others are meeting new people for the first time.
My, it's hot today. Yuka-chan, aren't you hot in that costume? You could unzip the suit just a little bit.
God damn it, Teddy.
Whoa, hey! Don't touch that!
Are you hot, Teddy? I'll open up your zipper for you. Here we go.
Labby-chan, it doesn't open that way! No!
Huh? It came off.
Ah! The pretty boy within can't come out now!
Speaking of pretty boys, that definitely applies to Ken-kun. He's got, like, this natural aura around him.
I think you're right. He seems like someone you just can't resist looking after.
Did someone say my name?
Wow, you're right. His skin is clearer than the average girl's, too.
Huh? What?
You're after my position as pretty boy, aren't you, Ken-Ken? I won't let you get away with this!
You know what, Grimos, for someone Ken's age, getting doted on by 3 high school girls is not the worst thing in the world.
I knew I should have bought a change of clothes. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. May as well put on my mask since that actually might help. Wait, huh? Where's my mask?
Interesting. Yeah, it really limits your field of vision. If I wear it during my training, it'll really help for low visibility situations.
Sonata, no.
What kind of situations are those? People will call the police on you if you train in that.
Whoa! It looks surprisingly good on you, Master. You look like a comic book hero.
It seems they have a good master-disciple relationship going.
Wow, you're an engineering student, Fukusan? I'm hopeless at math, so I really admire girls who are strong in the sciences.
It's nothing, really. You can be good at it, too, once you get the hang of it.
Hey, what do engineering students do anyway? Do you know, Yukiko?
Maybe they do experiments. You know, like adding secret ingredients to dishes.
No, Yukiko, that's not how that works.
So that was an experiment.
What kind of guy do you go for, Mitsuru-san? Are you engaged or something?
Yosuke, no.
Me? I did have someone like that in the past. But all I can focus on right now are my missions.
Whoa, you got guts taking a shot at Mitsuru-senpai and all this chaos, kid. She's a tough one, so be prepared.
What? Iori?
You're so funny, Junpei-san. I think you might be one of the top 2 funniest people I know.
What's this? Is the lovely Rosette actually complimenting me?
She's not complimenting you at all. So who's the other one?
Why are you all looking at me for? Kind of rude, don't you think?
Hey, Yukiko-senpai. Can I pet him now, too?
He says he wants to stay here a bit longer. Right, Gangaro-maru?
Yukiko, that is not his name.
At least learn his actual name. You understood that?
That's why there are some cases where one can't help but to take drastic action.
I see. Impressive, Naoto-san. You really live up to the Shirogane name.
Well, it's a bit of a dirty tactic, but in certain pressing circumstances...
Impressive. Pressing? Naoto-san, was that a pun just now? It's well over the phoneme threshold.
Huh? Of course not. It was just a coincidence.
We've been fighting all throughout Golden Week. We're only just now getting a moment to catch our breaths. The party goes on with the usual drift from topic to topic. I eventually notice that Labrys has stepped away from everyone to stand alone in the corner of the food court, so I go talk to her.
What's the matter, Labrys?
Oh, I was just looking out at the town. I didn't get a really good look at it the other day, so I want to take it in as much as I can now.
Labrys gazes past the fence into the distance. The area around here is just an ordinary country town. It's hard to think there's... There. Hold on. The area around here is just an ordinary country town. It's hard to think that there's anything novel about it. But this is Labrys, who's been asleep for over 10 years. Everything she sees must be fresh and new to her.
What do you see?
Lots of things. There's tons of people, everyone living their life to the fullest. Hey, Yukon. Thanks for everything.
Labrys suddenly bows formally to me. Did we do something? Is she just thanking us for helping her out?
It was you who helped us out this time, Labrys. We're even now.
But Labrys slowly shakes her head. I guess that wasn't what she meant. So, what then? I can't think of anything else she could be thanking us for.
No, that's not what I meant. I slept for so long that everything's a first for me. Like having a celebration party with so many folks.
Huh. Well, are you enjoying it?
For sure. Everyone seems like they're having fun, so that makes me happy. And there's something I figured out, too. You guys and all them shadow operatives might not be together all the time, but that don't matter.
Labrys and I look back towards the group. There's no investigation team or shadow operatives anymore, only a cheerful time shared between friends. The bonds we forge won't disappear, no matter how far apart we may be. That's something I learned from Mitsuru-san and her people. They all went their separate ways, but they're reunited here even after quite some time because of this case. I hope our investigation team will be like them from now on. I think we have it in us. What happened over the last day was our first step towards that goal.
I agree, but doesn't the same go for us, since we got to meet during Golden Week?
You're right. We promised to meet again, and though that was literally just the other day, here I am again. It was tough, but fun too. That's why I want to thank you.
I could say the same to you.
A smile naturally forms on both our faces. After Labrys has a good laugh, she looks straight at me.
I'm sure Shokun will be okay.
Hmm?
He might have lived all alone, without anyone to talk to, but we're there for him now.
Yeah, Sho's journey is just getting started. We can change as much as we want by learning from other people.
You got that right.
Labrys mumbles to herself and looks into the distance once again. Her expression is bright. It's like she really is human. I have no doubts that Sho can make just as dramatic a transformation.
I'm gonna do my best too.
It's truly a wonderful day out. The sun's risen high up in the sky, casting strong shadows on the rooftop. The clear blue skies of Inaba look as though they're blessing our futures. The end. And so that gets us to the true ending of this. I'll let the credits play. I'm going to step away for just a minute or two, and then we'll do the P4 conclusion. And so we'll pick that up in just a minute.
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
All right. So, we've got all this left. But I would like you to start thinking, depending on how much time we have left, once we get through this, would you want me to do some sort of exhibition matches? That is, if some of you have the game, trying to set up a network match against you, or doing some arcade mode fights, or would you like me to take down the stream and then spend a few minutes setting things up and try to jump to the next game? And then you can see me be really incompetent at rhythm games. Don't have to answer right this second, because we do have probably a while to go with what's left of episode P3, but think on it a bit. Think on it a bit. Because I did go and buy a capture card and everything specifically for that game. That's a lot of thinking, Grimace. All of your meats. That's a lot. The higher I climb, the thicker the red fog seems to get. Sounds of battle below me fade away as I go further and further up. Suddenly, a deep blue shape appears in my red-tinged vision. I stop.
Oh my. It seems we meet again, Lapras.
You're Theodore, right? Still looking for your sister? I don't think she's around here, though.
No, I have stopped looking for her. Even had I found her, what I wish to know can no longer be learned from her. What I yearn for is something that I must discern for myself. You all have taught me that.
Huh. I guess you've changed a little too, Theodore?
Do I seem so? Watching you has broadened my spectrum a bit. No, a great deal.
Yeah. I figured something out during all this fighting, too.
Oh? May I ask what that is?
Oh, sure. It ain't anything mind-blowing, though. I just felt that the bonds you form with people get passed along and only keep spreading.
I see. That is intriguing.
Yukun and the others got hurt trying to save me. I want to save Shokun, even if it hurts me. We all keep butting heads over and over. But the banner of friendship ain't just for show. It's what lets you go against someone while still trusting in them.
My, how surprising. Your expression is completely different from the last time I met you.
You think so? I can't tell for myself.
There's no doubt. You've likely grown during these events. That must be it.
Grown.
I'm a machine. I have a cold, metallic body. It'll be an eternity before that changes. But if Theodore says that I've grown, then he must be talking about my heart. The warm memories that everyone has given me. It's not just some data that was inserted into my memory. It's ingrained into me, somewhere much deeper within myself.
While I watched you, I was thinking to myself as well. What is the reason you fight? What supports you? And what do you wish to protect through these battles? I have a feeling that I'm coming close to reaching the answer, even if I only have a faint idea for now.
Huh?
Doing something for someone else. All of you gathered here are connected by that common thread of emotion. You call them bonds, and those bonds guide you towards what you wish for.
Our wishes.
And my sister must have left that room with a wish, just like you. That is how I understand it.
He's right. Theodore's words illuminate my own inner feelings. What we yearn for, what we believe in, that's what we wish to show Shokun. They're our own wishes, and we think about someone and do things for those people. It's because we wish for that person to be better, for the whole world to shine just a little bit brighter. Now I'm wishing that Shokun can learn from how wonderful this world truly is.
Thanks, Theodore. You're awesome.
Huh? I'm awesome? Is that so? It does have a nice ring to it, though. Oh, I shouldn't be keeping you here. You're going to go fulfill your wish, no? Please, proceed.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Theodore.
I wish you luck.
With those final words, Theodore disappears, melting into the fog. A powerful enemy waiting for me up ahead may swallow me whole, but I won't lose. I have the wishes of everyone supporting me. I'm sure those wishes will reach Shokun's heart as well. I thank Theodore for boosting my spirits as I pick up the pace and climb the stairs with a clearer head.
There it goes again!
Another quake rocks the tower, and I have to crouch down to keep from staggering. It feels like these earthquakes are growing more and more frequent, even as the shaking itself grows stronger and stronger. There's no doubt that an indescribably powerful force is getting closer and closer.
Labyrinth! Labyrinth! Can you hear me?
Fukusan, these tremors are crazy. Are you all okay?
Tons of shadows are pouring out and... Don't worry, I'm with the others.
It seems Fukusan's group had been trying to catch up with us after Yukon and the others recovered enough to move on. While they were about halfway up the tower, a ton of shadows suddenly began to attack them, and right now they're preventing those shadows from coming up through the tower towards us.
Anyway, I got in contact with Kikunu-san earlier. There's something I need to tell you. We discovered the password to the file that I gave you before. It's King of the Fall.
You know, Bully Snake, it would be nice if we could. Like, for all the dumb shit that Junpei used to do, still, like, 1,000% better than Teddy. The files on the memory card that Kikuno-san had given to me before I left the helicopter. I forgot all about them during the fierce battles that I'd been in up until now. Those files might contain the clues that lead to bringing this case to an end.
Thanks, Fukusan. I'll give it a try.
She told me that Mitsuru-senpai figured it out. We're counting on you, Labyrinth.
After Mitsuru-san and the others rescued the rest of the Inaba persona users at Junes, they strive to make it back to the tower in order to intercept the shadows flooding the town and converging on this place. With a sigh of relief over here that everyone is safe, I find the protected file and try to use the password Fukusan gave to me. Password accepted. Opening file.
This...
I instantly have access to the full contents of the data. The locked file seems to read details of Shuji Yakutsuki's personal experiments. The dates are marked as taking place in 1999, and the test subject's name is Sho Minazuki.
A strong reading is getting close. Labyrinth, be careful!
I continue reviewing the data while Fukusan cautions me and prepare for another fight. The stairs eventually come to an end. A bizarre sight, quite different from anything I'd seen until now, leaps into view.
What is this place?
My god. Samurai has dogs now. Very well behaved dogs. Aw. Hopefully, Harpo's, Harpo is, not, enthused. The strong wind blowing here keeps the fog from becoming too thick. This wide space is made of what appears to be red marble, and vibrant green patterns run through it like blood vessels. Well, he'll just have to put up with it. Learn him to not go doing whatever it is that he keeps doing to hurt himself. Pillars that appear to be stylized flames stand around us, casting eerie shadows onto the lustrous floor. Floating near the center is a crystalline object that appears to be slightly taller than I am. It emits a bluish-green light. On closer inspection, I see golden particles clinging to the rotating object. Are those the persona fragments from our past fights? As I walk step by step across the hard red floor, I approach the young man standing by the crystal. At his heel is a man in a suit? Who could that be? Beginning facial scan. Searching records. Result found. Toru Adachi. The man who was arrested last year is the perpetrator of the case that Yukon and his friends solved? What could he possibly be doing here?
You again, you goddamn robot? Damn you for coming all this way. This son of a bitch betrayed me too. All of you are completely useless. And I can't even get an answer from him either. Ah!
I don't know what happened before I got here, but Shokun seems furious. He places a foot on Adachi-san's body and leans heavily on it. Adachi-san groans faintly. It looks like he's alive, but unconscious.
Hey, scrap for brains. What happened to him? Where the hell's Minazuki?
I don't know. He fought us, and...
Huh? You guys did something to him? Bullshit, that's impossible! He's strong. As strong as me. And there's no way in hell that he'd lose to some goddamn pest like you!
Shokun, there's something I want you to hear. It's about your father.
Shokun is currently very unstable, much like when I met him earlier. Averting his eyes from the truth and trying to forget everything about himself. How is he right now? How he is right now is how I used to be just a short while ago, before I met Yukon and Mitsuru-san. I was able to overcome it thanks to everyone, but Shokun is cowering just like I was. And knowing that the truth Fuka-san entrusted me with may hurt him more makes my heart ache.
Shuji Akutsuki, your father, embedded a plume of dusk into your body for his own research. But because the persona ability didn't awaken in you, you entered a vegetative state. And then Akutsuki threw you away. Is that right?
Just when I was wondering what shit you were gonna spew after coming all this way. Did you come to rub salt in my wounds, you goddamn bastard? Yeah, that's right. That piece of shit tossed me aside. He was the only one. The only one in my world, and he did that to me. I already know that he was a goddamn bastard, so what? It doesn't matter. He was all that I had in the world!
Shokun.
I mean, that would be interesting, Hidden Boss.
This world's so fun, isn't it? Full of shitty bastards, always pressing in on you. It's so awesome. I'd rather be alone forever than spend another second having to deal with another dipshit ever again. So you can all just disappear!
I mean, I think the one thing that would sort of mitigate against that is that the philosophy of the Studio P staff, or the P Studio staff, for the last several games has been that you should be able to jump in with no prior experience to the franchise. And so they generally don't have much in the way of recurring characters, at least ones that require significant backstories for you to understand them. But they'll work in lots of references to previous games, but they'll leave the significant recurring characters to the spin-off games where they do crossovers and all the zany stuff like they do in Persona 4 Arena and Ultimax, or in the Persona Q games.
That ain't true. You don't really want to be alone at all.
Huh? You broken piece of junk. Have you finally lost it for good?
It would be a cool idea, though, especially if they're leaning into that sort of contemporary gothic urban horror sort of thing that the trailer or the teaser trailer seemed to be indicating. The show might be an interesting fit for that. Probably not, certainly not as a protagonist, but as a some sort of side character.
I won't be totally alone. I'll be beside myself, laughing at how stupid you are.
Huh?
It's a micro memory card. Your father, Shuji Ikutsuki, recorded the experiments he did to you on it. Listen to this, from a report on Project Puppet Master.
Subject name, Sho Minazuki. Soon after beginning his training, his abilities have reached what one would call an astounding level. Muscle strength, agility. Physically, he surpasses normal specimens. Special mention must be made of his abnormally aggressive nature. For example, in combat training, Sho will attempt to utterly destroy his opponent until we force him to stop. The depth of his fury is unfathomable. But having no rational or mental breaks based on his rationality makes him an ideal weapon. Psychological analysis suggests that Sho is attempting to gain a connection to others by hurting them, as a result of our teachings. If he continues to grow, he'll be extremely valuable to our research. Luckily, the boy seems to adore me as a father figure. That will be useful.
You see? The reason you're hurting everyone is because you want a connection with them. It's because of the experiments he did on you, and because you weren't taught any other way to connect with people. That's incredibly sad.
Is that all you have to say?
Shokum!
Yeah, he's right. So what? What do you want me to do? If I really want a connection with the world, and destroying it is the only way I know how, then what's wrong with me trying to destroy everything? The same goes for you, you piece of trash. You want a connection with me? You want to bond with me? Then I'll shred you to pieces!
Shokun draws his two swords, almost spitting with rage. His eyes are clouded with madness and malevolence. The stare itself feels like blades piercing into me. Whenever Shokun got this worked up before, that other person would step in, but it doesn't happen now. As Shokun draws closer, the plume of dust within me stirs a little. I whisper back to it, feeling the presence inside.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for leaving this to me. Shoku, if you don't know any other way, then I'll go head-to-head with you your way. And then, I'll make sure you hear me out.
Finally! Fight!
Ow.
Bastard! How about this? Bastard! Bullshit! 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 You bullshit! Bastard! How about this? Damn it!
I forgot how slow a lot of her attacks are.
It's not over yet. I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed. no matter what!
Shokun is on his knees. He desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from him before the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was! What do you know? I was always...
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the Plume of Dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the Plume of Dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all. That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
Huh? Bullshit! That's not true! Why would he try to kill my dad?
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Huh?
Shokun could only find a connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that the world had rejected him, Shokun chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki-kun had supported Shokun through all of this. That other self said that he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way Shokun does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others. But he's doing it to protect Shokun.
He was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his...
Power of bond that supported
Power of
you.
a bond that supported you.
That's bullshit! That's not...
Shokun clasps his head in his hands and falls to his knees. My heart hurts. This is Shokun's pain. Shokun's world consisted of being denied by everyone, and only being accepted by the other person within him, Minazuki-kun. I mercilessly shattered that, and I'm trying to draw him into our own world, the real world. The world is nothing but a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
General Teddy suddenly appears behind Shokun. Something's not right. Never sensed his presence here before. General Teddy should be a fake version of Teddy created from a shadow. Turned my senses toward him again, but that wrong feeling I sensed when I met him in the classroom has gotten even stronger. I can't put it into words, but it's a very ominous presence.
Aha! Has the stupid brat been beaten? You're disqualified from the P1 Climax! Now hurry up and get out of here!
Kagutsuchi.
Kagutsuchi? General Teddy, so you really weren't...
Oh, poor little shut-in Sho-chan. Was Labby-chan mean to you? Are you gonna have to go back to the hospital again? You don't have to worry. Guess what? I'll set you free.
General Teddy, step away from Shokun.
You're the champion of the P1 Climax, Labby-chan. Congratulations! Your prize is death.
General Teddy viciously grabs Shokun by the head from behind, effortlessly lifting him up with one arm. Suspended in midair, Shokun's face cringes in pain. What unimaginable strength.
Ah! Shokun! Who in the world are you? What are you gonna do with Shokun?
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him. I'll grant this brat what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
General Teddy's tone changes and an ominous and hatred-filled voice reaches my ears, echoing as if reaching me from the very depths of hell. Yeah, Grimos, I think we have to fight the evil sausage again. I know this voice. When I was forced into sleep in the laboratory in Yakushima, I had a dream. And in that dream, a voice echoed in my head. This voice tempted me to forget everything, to shut myself away in a distorted world that reflected only my desires. It's that same voice.
Don't tell me. Are you...
That's right. This red fog and the brat's power were on loan from me. At least you worked quite well for me.
Wait. So the thing Minazuki-kun was talking about waking at this tower is...
You finally figured it out. Fortunately, the horde of shadows to create a vessel and the persona fragments to control it have been gathered.
And now the Persona 3 Doom music kicks in.
All that's left is to fuse that brat with the shadows as a base, and then devour the persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form. I pay no heed to others. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves. I incinerate everything. I will murder, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths of despair. My name is Hino Kagutsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
Red fog gushes like blood from the body of General Teddy. No, Hino Kagutsuchi. It gets sucked in through Shokun's eyes, ears, mouth, and wounds.
Shokun!
As I try to rush towards them, the empty husk that General Teddy's body has become crumbles into a black lump of a shadow. At the same time, Shokun, or whatever he is now, turns its evil red gaze towards me. His power is immeasurably stronger than Shokun's or Minazuki-kun's. My entire metal body shrieks as I'm twisted in directions that I was never meant to go.
Don't worry. I won't let you die so quickly.
You will live to witness my advent, and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
I'll never let you do that! Give Shokun back!
Your nerve astounds me, but I wouldn't be so sure. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood of shadows. You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned. You are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me now. You were quite useful, puppet. I had directed you with them with the aim of harvesting their personas at first, though.
The other tournament, and this one too. So you were the real one behind these battles!
Yes, I needed a vessel. Had I taken their shadows for my own, their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required.
I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new steam to carve away at your personas. Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
So that's why you made us fight!
I glance towards the crystal floating up above. So that's the collection of persona fragments that have been carved away from us. And now enough of them have been gathered. This power will be what brings destruction upon this world. The final piece required to create the vessel for a god. Ah yes, and we get this cutscene
Now
again.
is the time for despair. This new form that you have given me Behold it!
Yes, yes, we're beholding. Still seems like a really awkward transformation sequence, but okay. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area and a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. God that is manifested using shadows as its vessel. Since I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon, I look on what could be considered my arch-nemesis.
This can't be.
Being that could incinerate the world, its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. Its roar shakes the air and there's a heat like scorching flame. My sensors show that it is fully manifested. My legs won't move. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it too. But as I recoil in trepidation, mysterious voices, unlike those of normal persona communications, echo through me.
Labrys, don't give up! We're all cheering you on!
Ah yes, now it's time for the power of friendship.
Labrys, leave this place to us. Once this is all over, we'll have a party and celebration.
I'm positive you can do this, Labrys. We'll take care of all these shadows.
Don't worry, Labrys. You're not alone.
I close my eyes and imagine the faces of everyone I've met since my awakening. Everyone who had accepted me, everyone who had given me a place to belong. Because everyone is fighting below me right now, I'm able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labrys. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
I mean, Silicon, the ultimate way to insult a boss in a Persona spin-off game is you tell them, what? You don't even have a second phase?
We won't lose! Labrys, please win this for us!
We're counting on you, Labrys-san. Please protect our world.
Ah yes, the power of friendship in this killbot. All the friends that I met in Inaba, and my companions who trusted me to finish the job before me, their voices give me strength.
We'll make sure to hold them back here! You can win this, Labrys!
Labrys, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now. We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Shut up, Teddy.
Get a grip, Labrys. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labrys!
Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
I'm not alone!
Alright. Now, Labrys, I might actually have a small chance of actually pulling this off. Nope. Might. Ow. Ow. Cease. Look at that.
Impossible. The will of a puppet like you. A single will was able to surpass mine.
Yes, because I actually have, like, single button, long reach attacks with this. With, Labrys.
You can't hear the voices of everybody who's supporting me. You'll never win against us, Hino Kagutsuchi!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Dude, you're weaker than, like, phase 1 of any of the bosses that I've ever fought. You're, like, barely even a mini-boss. No one tell him about how I have to sort of cheat to beat him with the main P4 protagonist.
Impossible! How could I fall to this trickery of fans?
Hush you. The crumbling corpse disintegrates before me. I can't take another step. All I can do is gaze up at Hino Kagutsuchi's body as it falls apart into thin air before me.
That was marvelous indeed. These events were truly an ordeal.
The area had filled with silence once the battle ended, but a familiar voice ends it. Turn and see a young woman in a blue dress standing nearby.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
A reason?
To abolish others also means to abolish oneself. That great power was also an embodiment of a distorted will, given birth by dissatisfaction. If left alone, it would eventually have become a great stagnation, leading to the destruction of the world, even the world within people's hearts.
The world within people's hearts? You mean that place I met you the other time?
Indeed. And if that were to happen, it would be a hindrance to my own wish as well.
You have a wish.
Elizabeth smiles and quietly closes her eyes. Her expression is gentle, as if thinking of someone precious to her. I was told that Elizabeth had gone on a journey in search of power. What she tells me is always vague, and I don't understand everything she says, but she harbors a wish for someone else. What kind of person would she think of as precious? Is she also searching for what she can do to help that person? Seeing her softened expression makes me think back to my own wish. Yes, once this is all over, I should go see that girl.
Maybe I'm out of my league here, but I hope your wish comes true soon.
It honors me to hear those words. I wish to express my gratitude to you as well.
You mean thank me? Why?
In this turbulence, you showed me an unknown, miraculous power that cannot be attained alone. I firmly believe that that power will be a solid guide to the distant journey that I must take. And thus, I thank you from the depths of my heart.
Elizabeth bows deeply to me. No, I didn't do anything. I should be the one thanking her.
Oh no, I really didn't.
This place will disappear momentarily. Well, until we meet again someday, Labris. Actually, there is something I'd like to ask you before I go, just in case. Shall I transport your friends to somewhere safe?
That's right. This tower's already begun to crumble. My friends and I could never get out before the place becomes truly dangerous. I hurriedly respond to Elizabeth as politely as possible.
That would be wonderful. Please do.
Very well. Then I shall...
Elizabeth?
Now that I think of it, where would a safe place be?
This place is gonna crumble soon, so anywhere else is fine. Could you hurry, please?
Ah, yes! That reminds me. There is one place where there would be no trouble if I were to send such a bizarre group of people there.
Keep in mind, this is Elizabeth calling your assembled group bizarre.
I will now transport your companions. Well then.
My vision grows hazy as she speaks. That's when I remember something. What about Shokun and Adachi-san? If they're not transported too, they'll be killed when the tower collapses.
Oh, hold on, Elizabeth!
Whether or not she understood my thoughts, Elizabeth smiles at me before everything is blanketed by a bright light. Indeed, Wilf. Indeed. The light fades, and the scenery around me is completely different. This location is familiar. This is the TV world in the open space where everyone gathered.
Huh? Is this inside the TV? That's right. Where's everyone else? Where's Shokun?
I look over and see Shokun collapsed on the ground a little further away. Thank goodness. That was quite mean of Elizabeth. She only mentioned my companion, so I was worried about what would happen to Shokun. I see. Elizabeth said that she would transport my companions. That means that she considers Shokun to be one of my companions as well. I don't see Adachi-san anywhere, but this is Elizabeth we're talking about. I'm sure she transported him someplace else too. Anyway, I worry about how Shokun isn't moving from the ground, and I quickly rush to his side.
Shokun!
When I call to him, he slowly stands up, facing away from me. He looks around himself without a word, then looks down at the ground and quietly mumbles.
Shut up, Scrap. Enough yapping.
I couldn't help it. Not when I knew you were safe.
Hey, did you kill that thing?
Huh?
Did you destroy Hino Kagutsuchi? Can't you understand words?
Oh, yeah.
You're strong.
Huh?
God damn it, do I have to say everything to you twice, you piece of junk? Never mind, you stupid toaster.
He's still yelling at me. But Shokun does seem a little different from how he'd been before the fight. His voice and his expression, too. Maybe it's just my imagination. He doesn't seem like he's going to get violent either. For now, that is.
Shokun, where are you going?
It's none of your business. If you don't shut the hell up, I'm gonna cut you.
But everyone's waiting for you. I'm sure Mitsuru-san and her people are too.
Shut the hell up. I'm not gonna start listening to what anyone wants now. Go back to where you belong.
Shokun!
Hey, Scrap.
Shokun makes as if to leave this place, then stops to talk to me. Seems he's remembered something. I'm actually a little surprised that he's talking to me.
Oh, yes?
Yes. Seriously? Now you can't even speak properly. Oh, man. It's too much.
You don't have to laugh that much.
Oh, damn it. You really are broken, aren't you? Hey, do you think even now he might be...
Huh?
Never mind. See you later, robot. You'd better have your damn oil changed or something.
Huh? Oh!
Before I can think of something else to say, Shokun's already getting far away. What should I do? This is inside the TV world, after all. His posture is much more confident compared to when I first saw him. He has his own future waiting for him now. I'm sure there'll be mountains of painful difficulties waiting. There's even the possibility that we might end up facing him again as an enemy. But even then, that's okay. Even though it was only for a short time, I sense a bond between myself and him. If I don't give up, if I keep wishing for his success, a day may come where we reach an understanding. But I don't get an oil change during a maintenance routine. Suddenly, several shining figures appear within the room here in the TV world. When the light around them dims, I recognize familiar faces. My companions who have finished fighting their own fierce battles gather one after another.
Huh? What's going on? I thought the fog suddenly lifted, but where am I?
Lapras, you're okay! Oh, I'm so relieved that I can't stand up.
Labra-san! Thank you. I believed in you. I knew that you could do it.
I wish you could have seen us, Labby-chan. Shadow Operative Junpei Iori totally nailed it.
Whoa! What a soft yet stinky landing spot. Oh my! This is inside the TV! Wowee! Yuka-chan, Ken-Ken, Koromaru's here too! Is everyone okay?
Notice how Koromaru is the only one that Teddy does not give a diminutive nickname to.
Are we? This is a normal TV entrance. Oh, it would seem everything has been settled.
Sister, I'm so glad you're okay. Still, I knew you would be able to overcome this. I'm going to have to try harder to keep up with you.
You definitely showed us your resolve back there, Lapras.
You did splendidly. We would have been in danger had you not been with us. You haven't been with the Shadow Operatives for very long, but you've already become our ace in the hole. I'll continue counting on you, Lapras.
Lapras, I sensed everything! It was really amazing!
Lapras! I was so impressed that you beat such an immense enemy all by yourself.
No, it was thanks to all of you. I only beat him down because you were with me. Thanks, guys.
Another group of shining figures appears. This time it's Yukun's group, appearing along with Fukasan. It seems they were fighting the shadows closing in on the tower when they too were suddenly enveloped by light and taken to this place.
Now that was suspenseful. You did an amazing job. We're definitely throwing a celebration party.
That sounds wonderful. We have quite the group here together after all. Lapras, thank you for all your hard work. Are you okay, Lapras? Are you hurt anywhere? I mean, you were really amazing!
Thanks, Lapras. The town should return to normal now. It's all thanks to you.
Yukun.
Had I not come here, everyone in Inaba would have continued leading peaceful lives. Internally, I was afraid to learn what he truly thought of me. That was when Ken-kun told me that I should go to him myself and find out how he feels. He was right. Just seeing the kindness in Yukun's eyes right now makes me feel like there's no need to hear what he thinks about me in words. The relief of this painful battle coming to an end mixes with the joy of discovering new and true friends. My happiness proves to be contagious, and before long we're all talking animatedly with one another. You know, Wilf, that's a very good point. After some time, Mitsuru-san approaches me. Her expression seems rather meek, and when she speaks to me, she seems apologetic.
Lapras, I'm sorry, but I need to hear your report. Where is Minazuki? Were you able to speak with him?
Oh, yes, but only for a little while. But before you all came here, Oh!
When I began my report, Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder with his elbow. Huh? As I stand in bewilderment, Mitsuru-san clears her throat.
Well, you know, Lapras, the Shadow Operatives are a formal organization. I am obligated to report about this case to the higher-ups.
Right. That's why I was saying, before you all came here, Shokun,
Hey, Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder even harder this time. Huh? What's going on? Did I say something weird?
You're even more naive than I am. You really are like a child when it comes to these things.
There are just some things you don't want to be honest about at times like this. That's why you just gotta dodge the question and ow!
Junpei, don't start teaching Lapras stuff like that. We don't want her becoming more like you.
Ow! What was that for? You're scarier than the shadows.
I didn't ask properly. Shadow Operative Lapras, do you know where Minazuki went?
I'm sorry, I don't know where he went.
Oh.
Phew.
Huh? The moment I answer them, they all sound relieved. For some reason, even Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-san are smiling in a satisfied manner. Could it be they actually want me to say I didn't know where he went?
I see. Normally we'd have to send someone to track him down, but if you don't know, then there's nothing to be done about it. I will report this case to our authorities, and the Shadow Operatives will take responsibility for it. All of us.
Mitsuru-san!
I get it now. If Shokun, who is the person behind such a serious case as this, were to be captured, he'd be dealt with severely. And even if Shokun were to meet with Mitsuru-san and the others right now, he'd surely get angry like he was a moment ago. It wouldn't be much of a conversation. But if we Shadow Operatives pursue him ourselves, we'll have tons of opportunities to get Shokun to open up to us. Mitsuru-san, everyone, thank you.
Hey, what are you guys doing? We're gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry up.
The others who are a bit further away call out to us. It seems the time for us to part is drawing close once again. But since we are connected by bonds, we'll be able to see each other anytime we want. We'll just be physically distant for a short while.
Are we really getting out from here? I'm feeling really anxious about this.
Oh? Are you scared, Junpei? That's pretty lame for a big boy like you.
Don't mind me for going on ahead.
Please excuse us.
Everyone from Inaba jumps through the exit TV, one after another, as if they were completely used to it. Mitsuru-san, Aigis, Akihiko-san, and Fuka-san, who have also experienced this once, go as well.
Alright, Koromaru, we should go too.
Well, I guess I better go for it. Here goes.
Come on, Junpei! Hurry up! Come on, get going!
Hey, all right already. This is my first time. Put me down. No!
Teddy grabs Junpei-san and manhandles, well, bare-handles him through the TV screen. Junpei-san's shout quickly grows distant. Teddy then beckons to me before passing to the TV as well. I place my hand over the TV screen in the now empty plaza. Below this place is the school that I built. Now that I have a place to belong, I doubt I'll ever come here again. Goodbye. Simon went back with the others. May 6th, early morning. After leaving Junes, we heard that Kikuno-san had landed the helicopter in the schoolyard at Yasugami High, so we headed back to the school. It seems that after Kikuno-san risked her life to drop us off at Junes, she was forced to land near the outskirts of town. There she studied the data from Shuji Yakutsuki's files and repaired the damaged helicopter, and took off again, was even able to help the others. Talk about a tough person. This means that we Persona users weren't the only ones fighting. The other reason why we returned to Yasugami High was because we needed to check on the crime scene as members of the Shadow Operatives. We go up to the rooftop and look down on the school now that it has regained its original form.
Ah, school. The memories places like this bring back. It's already been 3 years.
I know, right? Time goes by fast when you're living a fulfilling life.
So you have a fulfilling life too, Junpei-san? Can you teach me how to play baseball?
Oh, now you're talking. Our team trains really damn hard. I won't go easy on you. Got it?
That's what I was hoping for. I like sports after all.
By the way, Yukari, are you planning on going back looking like that?
Would everyone please stop talking about my clothes? I mean, you of all people shouldn't be talking, Akihiko-senpai.
That costume's really cool, though. Wow, feather pink. I'm standing next to a real hero.
Ken having 2 very awkward moments.
There we go. Just be true to yourself, kid. Looking up to superheroes is what's truly childlike.
Still, you're amazing, Yukari-san. You're actually wearing the costume and acting at the same time. Normally, even female ranger characters get played by male actors during the scenes while they're in their costumes.
Huh? Is that for real? No, all those times But where did you hear that?
Ken-kun's a big fan of those kinds of shows. But I guess he isn't all that childish anymore. I suppose it's because it's been 3 years. It might be in poor taste to say this right after what happened here, but I'm still glad we were able to get together again like this.
Yeah, like we were guided here by fate or something. The great hero Junpei and his pals saved the world again.
Right. You probably wouldn't have even made it here if fate hadn't guided you.
Seriously, the way he ended up here is just ridiculous. Maybe we were guided here by fate. We made some new friends too, after all.
Everyone looks to me. I have so many people willing to call me a friend. It's a little embarrassing, but I can't help but smile.
Most of all, I'm happy that I met my sister. I was able to meet you-san and the others as well. Thank you, sister.
Nah, I'm thankful for everybody else. Without you, I'd have never woken up and stayed in that box forever. I'd just be a machine that hurts people. But you all accepted me for who I am and gave me a place to belong.
That's right. I have to repay everyone for all that they've done for me. To Mitsuru-san and her companions for giving me this place, to everyone who made me realize I'm never alone.
It's me.
Milady, the preparations have been made. But are you sure about this?
Yes, I'll be right there.
Huh? Where you going, Mitsuru-san?
Hey! Mitsuru-senpai, don't tell me you're going back before us.
Well, I'm sorry, but there are many things that need to be taken care of.
I knew it! I'll have you know that we all put aside our jobs and other affairs to come here. You're gonna spend some time with us, like it or not.
I do feel bad about causing you all trouble, but I guess, can't you persuade Yukari?
No, I refuse that order. This is a situation with consequences that affect our team's morale.
Give it up, Mitsuru. Don't worry about figuring everything out right now. I'll make sure things with those public safety jerks get settled.
What? There's some guys hassling you. Let me come with you. I'll tell him everything about how Mitsuru-san did her best to help.
Please, don't. Things will only get more complicated if you two get involved. Very well. I suppose I can forget about my duties for one day and enjoy some time off.
That's what I'm talking about.
You look so happy, Yukari-chan. It's been a while since I've seen you smile so much.
Huh? You think so? Do I really not smile normally?
Well, you always seem so angry, Yuka-tan.
That's because you're always making me angry!
Hey, time out, Yuka-tan! You could really hurt me with that thing!
Our laughter echoes from the rooftop, where the bright morning sunshine shines down upon us. As the lively conversation continues, I quietly place my hand on my chest. What's here right now connects me to that place. It connects me to everyone. This warmth I feel spread to everyone else, and to him as well. Alright, real quick, just like 1 minute break, and then we'll be right back. Okay. So we're going to do the epilogue, and then that will be the end of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. A few days after the case ends, I was feeling kind of like an empty husk. I mean, it had been a while since I'd been through anything like that. It wasn't just because it felt nostalgic, but, well, I remembered a lot of different things. Like how I didn't understand a lot of stuff back then.
Your pitching sucks. Stop throwing like that.
My pitching doesn't suck. Your catching sucks. Don't think you're all cool just because you got a good hit the other day.
What did you say?
As I'm watching the kids practice, I'm not particularly paying much attention. Just when I think things are getting peaceful, a squabble starts up. Well, it's a coach's job to settle things like this.
Hey, break it up. What's going on here?
Stay out of this, Junpei.
Coach Junpei, right? So, what's up?
He blames me because he can't catch.
It's because you got no control. Everybody knows it.
The other kids all stop practicing and gather around the argument. These kids have way too much energy and getting into fights frequently. So I need to mediate this conflict in a mature, dignified way in order to be a good example. Children pick up on that kind of stuff, you know.
Hey, listen up. The most important thing in baseball is teamwork. No matter how good you might be alone, you'll never win a game by yourself. You can't play baseball if you're the only one on the field, right?
Of course not.
Right, well, that's just common sense. But if you keep putting the blame on other people, you're gonna end up all alone eventually. If you think the pitcher has no control, then you gotta try to work hard to catch anything, no matter what he throws your way. And if you think the catcher blows meaty chunks, try throwing balls that even the worst catcher can grab. If you both practice together like that, then everyone gets better and the entire team gets stronger. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that was awesome. Go me. I wonder if these guys will ever look back on these days and think that they never understood what was going on. I bet they will, just like me. I gave them a good talking to, and since this was a great place to end for today, I call today's practice over. As everyone says goodbye and goes their separate ways, one of the kids doesn't leave. Is that Goru? He looks a lot more humble than usual. Noticing slight changes in your players is one of the things that makes a great coach.
Hey! Aren't you going home?
Junpei, do you have a girlfriend?
What? What's he asking me that all of a sudden? Sheesh, kids these days.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hey, what's with the attitude? That's really rude, you know.
There's a girl I like, but she's gonna move away. I didn't know and we got in a fight.
Fight?
I thought we'd make up like we always do. Even when we get in fights, things always go back to normal in a few days. But when I heard she was transferring to another school, I got worried about what would happen if I couldn't make up with her.
Well, the answer here is obvious. You have to nut up and apologize to her. It doesn't matter if it's your fault or not. That'll fix everything.
That's so lame. I can't do that.
Lame, not lame. Is that your problem here? This isn't the time to care about looking cool. Not when it involves something you care about. If you and her end up going separate ways without telling her how you really feel, you're gonna regret it for a long, long time.
But what if we get in another fight?
Goru drops his eyes again. Well, that's this kid's bad habit. He acts all tough, but when things matter most, his timid side comes out. Aren't you the team's cleanup hitter? You gotta strengthen your resolve. I guess I better do the coach thing and encourage him. But the way Goru's hanging his head makes me a little uncomfortable deep down. Why? Because my own words are coming back to haunt me. Regretting not telling someone your feelings before you have to part, huh? Yeah. That grand slam I whacked in my dream, I can still feel it in my hands. And I got up on the platform for the MVP interview, but that time it ended before I could say it. But this time, when I still haven't answered his question, Goru peers into my face. Oh well, I guess I need to strengthen my own resolve. Look at the empty outfield and picture myself in that dream.
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a grand slam?
Goru seems dazed for a second at my sudden enthusiasm. But his clouded face again quickly breaks out into a bright smile and he's in his tough old self again.
Grand slam. All right, I'll go do it.
Goro's going for a grand slam with his girlfriend, huh? I don't know if I should call him optimistic or if he doesn't really know what he's talking about. At least it looks like I got through to him. In which case, I think it's sign the ace slugger swings for the fences too.
All right!
After high-fiving Goro, I grab my stuff and run for the station. This time, I won't oversleep. The view from the pier matches an old memory of mine. The color of the sky, the ocean, the sound of the waves. This is the first time in years I come back to this place.
Whoa, this brings back memories. How long has it been since we were here? We were second years in high school, wasn't it?
It would be 3 years ago. It was the summer of 2009.
Only 3 years, huh? It feels more like 10.
A lot has happened since then.
I see. Now that I think about it, you haven't returned to Yakushima since then either.
We leave the beach and follow a woodland path. The virgin forest is filled with lush greenery and the air is cool and clean. We're headed to the remains of the ergonomics research lab.
You want to go to Yakushima?
Yes, if possible, that is.
I don't believe there's anything left there aside from warehouses, though.
Yes, I understand that.
I guess I have no intention of preventing you from going there. But may I ask why?
I have wanted to go back for a while now. That was when my sister's case began, so I thought that now would be a good opportunity. I wanted to see for myself what led to my birth.
I think it's a good idea.
Yukari-san.
Isn't it normal to want to know about things like that? We're talking about your roots here.
I see.
Actually, I was just thinking about taking a vacation too. That battle from the other day was a lot more grueling than I imagined it would be.
As Yukari-san says, it truly was a fierce battle. Because I was severely damaged, my maintenance had to go on for a good deal longer than usual. I spent a long time in my repair bay. That's why I'd been longing to feel the light of the sun. I'm unsure if Yukari-san knows that I feel this way, but she smiles.
Hey, Igus, why don't we go together? And it'd be nice if we could stay at your summer house, like we went to before, Mitsuru-senpai.
Though Mitsuru-san smiles knowingly, she readily agreed to our request.
The last time we lived together was back when we were roommates during our 3rd year of high school.
You're right.
That brings back memories. I told you to stop being so overly polite because it made you stick out in class. And yet, you never did.
After passing through the forest, we reach a desolate area with debris scattered about. Could this have been the outer wall that surrounded the research site? The entire thing has collapsed and has been overtaken by wild plant growth.
So this is the place.
I correlate what I see with the data about the site and confirm that this place is where the combat testing ground had been. Pass through where the gates were and proceed further inside. We walk through the facility for a while when an old white dog runs up to us and barks. It feels as if the dog isn't barking at us to warn or frighten us away, but is more welcoming, maybe even greeting us.
A dog?
I try to match the dog to the data I have regarding Yakushima. Cross-referencing appearance, attempting to match vocal recording.
Snowy?
Huh? Do you know this dog?
No, not as such.
I quickly find a record of this dog. There's no doubt that this dog is Snowy, the same animal that my sister made friends with. He's still okay after all these years.
He appears to be the dog my sister became attached to in the past. It seems he can tell that I'm like her.
I mean, that was like 12, 14 years?
Huh?
That's an old dog. Snowy wags his tail and comes over to happily nuzzle me. He appears to be welcoming me, though we'd never actually met before. I can't communicate clearly with him the way I can with Koromaru-san. Still, his actions are easy enough to understand. I crouch down and gently pet him.
It would appear that this place and what happened here are part of my own roots after all.
What do you mean?
In the past, I thought that my ability to communicate with animals was just something that I could do. It didn't seem like the people at the lab had deciphered dog language, and even then, I doubted that such an ability was necessary for a weapon. I had thought it mysterious that I was capable of doing so, but it seems that my sister can do the same thing.
Huh. So are you saying that you inherited that function from Labrys?
It's not really a function, per se.
I stop petting Snowy and stand up before taking a sweeping look around the area. Piles of debris, both large and small, are scattered about. The early summer sun shines down upon us.
It's probably something that was slowly nurtured among the 5th generation units that were housed here. Behavioral traits, like having interest in things besides missions, get passed on. And then, interest in animals, and then the ability to communicate.
I see.
After a long line of inherited system feedback, my sister gained that ability, and I, in turn, gained it from her. The reason I have a special rapport with dogs out of all animals is most likely because of that process.
Wow, that's pretty deep. If it goes that far, then you're right. It's not just some function that you were intended to have. It's more like a wish.
Yes.
I crouch down once more and pet Snowy again. After that, I begin clearing away the mossy rubble that has been left unattended for so long. Snowy happily runs around the areas that has been cleared of rubble.
Still, for the ones before Labrys who had hearts or wishes, it might be a bit sad that this place is left like this.
Just as Yukari-san says, the carelessly scattered rubble under this clear, beautiful sky only emphasizes the loneliness of this place. Snowy barks once and runs through a small hole in a passage blocked by debris, then barks again as if motioning us to follow him. We see a shimmering yellow-green light shining through the hole he had passed through.
Huh? What's that?
I move aside more debris to make a hole large enough for a person to pass through. What we find on the other side is...
Oh. Wow, it's super pretty here. What is this place?
There's a tall, cylindrical structure that looks like a greenhouse reaching high above us. It seems this area was once indoors, but the ceiling has long since collapsed. The structure stands directly under the blue sky. The clear cylinder has literally acted as a greenhouse, allowing the area inside to grow lush green grass, trees, and vibrant flowers. Even birds and butterflies flit about inside. This place is something like a paradise out of a children's book. But these are the remains of the anti-shock chamber, where Labrys and the other units of her model had undergone battle tests.
There are many plants here that only grow far to the south of this latitude. This building's windows seem to have coincidentally formed a greenhouse.
I take a closer look around and notice a large sword stuck into the ground in the center of the room. The unit that used this weapon is thought to have been destroyed, but the sword remains here unchanged.
The number 024 is stamped into this. It may have belonged to a unit that fought here.
Oh, I see. It's kind of hard to believe that this place was once such a nightmare.
Once such a nightmare. As far back as my memories go, it's not wrong to say that this place was just as Yukari-san describes it. And the way this room is now, it may be a fitting tribute to my sisters who fell here within this very chamber. The large blade here is more than half covered with soft green moss, and small birds are using it as a perch.
Hey, I guess, let's ask Mitsuru-senpai to keep this place like it is.
Yukari-san.
And why don't we bring everyone else here from time to time? Let's bring Labrys next time, too.
I nod. My power is your power. That's why I'll never forget you all. As the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons, I will fulfill my duty to protect my companions and my sister, protect humanity, and create a future with your memories within me.
I'm glad I came here.
Ah yes, the King of Yakushima. I feel happiness in the depths of my heart and take a step forward. I raise my voice as loud as I can so it echoes throughout this entire chamber.
Everyone, thank you.
The chirping of the birds and the sound of the waves echo on forever. A few days after the case was resolved, I stand before a gravesite. The marker is still new and clean.
We finally met. I'm sorry it took me so long to come.
Some of my memories are those from another machine like me, Unit 024. She and I were in the same production generation. Some of those memories are of a girl. Mitsuru-san and her people aided me in finding that girl and finding out who she was. The first word in her records, after her name, deceased. Mitsuru-san was apologetic when she told me about this, but I wasn't surprised. The girl in my memory had been in a hospital room. That's why, in my heart, I was kind of expecting things to turn out this way.
You know, there's a bunch of stuff I wanted to say, and I don't know where to start now. But thanks so much for giving me life.
No words come back to me from the gravestone. I didn't make it in time.
I have a younger sister, and I've got companions and friends too. Because you wished for it, I have a happy life now. But there's nothing I can do to repay you.
Mommy, there's someone here.
As I was standing still, a boy approaches me and looks up with curiosity. A woman, apparently his mother, follows him and bows to me. She's holding a bouquet of flowers. It seems his family has come to visit this girl's grave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you, this girl's family?
Oh no, it's just my boy has the same illness as the girl who's here.
I look at the boy. He does seem thin, but he otherwise doesn't appear to be in poor health.
The girl here agreed to submit to a great many examinations when she was young. Because of that, the doctors learned a great deal about her disease. And it's thanks to her sacrifice that my little boy is still alive today. He can even go to school.
She tells me more about her son, and then explains that they come to visit the girl's grave to thank her. After they lay the bouquet on the grave, the boy and his mother stand silently for a moment. When they leave, I'm alone in front of the grave once more. She dreamed of being useful to the world, and that wish has come true. I know she would have wanted to see the results of how she helped people. But in the end, she never could. Then I've
found something I can do. Hey, can I call you Mom?
I'll carry on your dream, my mother, and protect the world where all the lives you saved reside. Just as you wish for my happiness, I'll wish for the happiness of all humans. I'll do what I can to protect them. I'll do it to the very best of my ability, as a shadow operative.
Miss
University Lab.
Yamagishi, this is a spectacular feat. We've never had a second-year student receive the award for best paper at this school.
Thank you.
I'd received an urgent summons from my lab at college and found my professor there openly praising me.
You're already getting recruitment calls from labs and corporations, but I'd recommend that you devote yourself to studying abroad.
Abroad, you say?
I just happen to be friends with a professor who's searching for an assistant. If you wish, I can write you a letter of recommendation at once.
I hesitate a bit on how to respond to my professor's cheerful words. Ever since I entered the engineering department, things have become awkward with my parents. Though they still look pained when the subject of my not entering medical school comes up. Perhaps they'll be impressed with me if I tell them that I'm going to study abroad at a famous college overseas. But even if I were to leave Japan, if something were to happen to Mitsuru-san and the others, I'd show no hesitation in coming back here. Even if it wasn't for a case involving shadows. For example, if I was told that they didn't have anyone they trusted to perform Igus and Labrys' maintenance, I'd still feel the same. I have no intention of actually joining the Shadow Operatives, but I want to help out as much as I can until the organization's foundation becomes more secure. I'm not afraid of moving away from them, but considering what Mitsuru-san is trying to accomplish, there are a lot of things I can't help with if I'm too far. And...
How about it, Miss Yamagishi?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to decline for now. If the time comes when I feel a need to study abroad, I'd like to ask for your assistance then.
Yes, that's what I thought. Then I'll contact them at once and... wait, you decline?
Oh no! Classes are about to start. Please excuse me. Thank you for telling me about this.
Miss Yamagishi, wait! Hey!
I'm not staying here because I'm needed. I'm staying here because I choose to do so. That's more important than taking a course that someone else has prepared for me.
I can study wherever I want, after all.
I join the flow of students moving from class to class and hurry to my next class. The early summer weather in the Gekkakan schoolyard is refreshing after school. We're absorbed in chasing the ball like always.
Not gonna happen.
Whoa!
One of the players I'm guarding against goes flying and the game stops. Crap, did I get a little too rough? I rush over and see how he's doing.
Sorry, are you okay?
I'm fine. It wasn't a foul. That was a great tackle, Ken. You've been on fire lately.
Luckily, he doesn't seem hurt. I relax, then grab his hand to pull him up with a smile.
Well, we do have a match coming up soon. Isn't our opponent supposed to be a strong team?
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's all put some more effort into this. Once more!
I mean, Ken has half his concentration on not just murdering everyone,
Keep our spirits up!
Yeah!
The sun is almost set, and it's about time to wrap up practice. I look around the school grounds at the other teams finishing up. I can tell they're looking at someone standing in the corner of the schoolyard. Oh man, I didn't think she'd come here wearing that battle outfit of hers. I guess I should have given more thought about where I suggested that we meet up. I regret choosing this place a little, but she'd stand out anywhere. I guess it can't be helped. No one had called Mitsuru-san here. This is the first time I've seen her in person since that case ended. Well, I mean, keep in mind, Mitsuru technically owns the school. I'm well aware of how busy Mitsuru-san is, but I employed her to come here today. I'm starting to feel unusually nervous, but I make up my mind and take a few deep breaths before approaching her.
Hey! Who's that beautiful lady? Don't tell me she's Ken-kun's girlfriend!
What? No way. I'm so shocked. Doesn't she seem a little serious, though?
Mitsuru-san, thank you for coming all this way when you're so busy.
Don't worry about it. I am currently on a mission, though, so I don't have a lot of time. I would like to speak with you for longer someday.
Oh, it's all right. This won't take long. I called you here so I could give you this today.
This?
I hand her a small silver badge. It's the official identification given to members of the Shadow Operatives. When she sees it, Mitsuru-san briefly looks surprised. She looks from the badge to my face, then swallows whatever she was about to say.
I'd like you to take it back for now. I don't need it. I promise I'll come get it again one day.
Very well. I will keep this for you.
That's right. I don't need it right now. Mitsuru-san accepts it without another word. But I bet she respects my decision. Mitsuru-san's always thinking about us. I'm sure that my actions speak louder than anything I could have said to her, and she understands perfectly. This is how it should be. Thank you, Mitsuru-san.
Hey, Ken! Let's get going!
The voice suddenly calls out to me from the school gate and breaks the silence between us. I look in that direction and see the rest of the soccer team who have finished changing and are waiting there for me. It should be obvious that I'm in the middle of a serious conversation here, but that doesn't stop them. Well, I guess it can't be helped that they want me to hurry up. We just finished practice and we're all hungry kids. It's only natural that their stomachs are growling. I mean, mine is too.
Okay, race to the wild duck! Last one there pays! Well, I have to go. I hope you stay well until I see you again, Mitsuru-san.
In any case, since the burdens on my shoulders have been lifted, I quickly bow to Mitsuru-san before rushing off with my teammates. We still have the after-practice wild dash to do. It's a famous tradition of the Gekkan Junior High soccer team. Then again, we started this tradition on our own. We consider it one last part of our practice, so I can't allow myself to lose here either.
Huh, he laughed. But wow, don't you think Ken-kun's changed a bit lately? Really? Like how? For reals. He used to be all, I don't know, cold? But lately, he's been in high spirits. It's like he learned how to be normal, right?
You're right. He does seem to act more naturally than before. I like it.
Ken. 3 years ago, we forged a bond through our long and severe battles. That bond is still very important to me. But if I let myself get too caught up in that bond, I'll end up missing out on things in my own life. I think I was able to change because I realized that. I sensed that my bond with the others has remained unchanged, but more than that, I sense that I've grown in myself as well, even if only a little. What's best for me right now is to spend my days doing what I can, without rushing through life. What happens to me now will surely affect my future. That's what I've come to realize. All too soon, Wilf. And acting that way will be my way of fulfilling the duty that was left to me. Koromaru appears from a side street and magnificently runs past us. Koromaru's been showing up like this from time to time and racing us to the burger place. I remember thinking this during the recent battles, but even though Koromaru's quite old, he sure doesn't seem that way. I bet he's determined not to let his kids beat him either. Well, if he's challenging me, I can't just let him win without a fight. I pick up the pace and chase after the white furry shape ahead of me.
Target acquired. Commencing capture now.
Just real quick, I do want to point out the billboards and signs in the background there are all Persona references.
Tychus?
Thought I was well concealed in the crowd in front of the station, but Igus comes charging towards me. The people around me draw back and people walking by stare dumbfounded. Not again.
It's time for your English 2 class.
I'm gonna be absent today.
Absence without Mitsuru-san's express permission will not be tolerated.
Now, the class doesn't do roll call. If I pass the final exam, I'll get the credits I need. I've already mastered English anyway.
I've heard that some college classes randomly take roll. One cannot discount the possibility.
With that professor, it'll never happen.
You stand out, so your absence will immediately be apparent.
How do I stand out? I'm not dressed for missions today.
In any case, you must prioritize your studies.
Indeed, Wilf. After the case had closed, I went back to college, even though, until recently, I'd been taking time off to go on my training journey. Though Mitsuru had a hand in getting me to go back, annoyingly, thankfully, Agus has taken it upon herself to manage my college credits, which has led to situations like this. The moment I go off her radar, she suddenly shows up out of nowhere and drags me back to class. My attendance, classwork, study groups, assignment submissions, exams. She has total control of my every move, and I don't even have time to train anymore.
Stop being so persistent, Agus. I told you I have plans today.
You are the same as always, aren't you? You both stand out a lot.
Kurosawa-san.
Kurosawa-san appears out of the crowd with a resigned expression. Yes, I was here to meet him today. He's currently a detective with the Metropolitan Police Department, and is a trustworthy man who's been helping us in secret. Even now, he called onto the Public Safety Department's moves before anyone else and was able to warn us.
I wasn't told that you had class today. Should we postpone?
Oh, no, it's all right. Let go, Agus.
I see. So your plan was to meet with Kurosawa-san?
Yeah. I have something important I need to consult with him on.
That actually seems to be the case for once. I don't have much time to spare either, so why don't you hand him over to me for today, Agus?
If that is the case, then I understand. I will await your report later.
Agus says so politely as she releases my arm and salutes Kurosawa-san. With that, she disappears back into the crowd. I swear she's been a pest lately on purpose and enjoys seeing my reactions. Oh well, I guess that means she's getting even more human-like.
So, what did you want my help with?
Well, this might be a bit late to ask, but I want to have enough power in the police to protect the others from the outside.
So that's what this is about. Dealing with people from that side of the business is more trouble than fighting shadows sometimes, you know.
Oh, I know. That's why I need power besides what I can do with my fists.
Kurosawa-san smirks in response.
I like the look on your face. That reminds me, you're old enough to drink now, aren't you?
Well, yes.
What's this? You don't like alcohol?
No, alcohol and protein shakes go surprisingly well together.
Akihiko.
Drinking with you is going to be tiring for a different reason.
Kurosawa-san looks amused for a moment, then turns and walks away. I follow him into the city. Mitsuru-senpai and I are walking through the city, which has suddenly become filled with summer fashions as the long holiday draws to a close. We've been going out together like this for a while, but when she wears clothes more appropriate for her age, Mitsuru-senpai looks even better than models. Heads turn to follow her wherever we go. Mitsuru-senpai doesn't seem fazed by this, even though it's more likely that she doesn't have a clue she's standing out. It's a mystery to me how she doesn't notice that. The only thing that appears to bother her is how she's walking.
I'm not comfortable in these clothes.
Come on, you look good. And you know what they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
But doesn't such a frilly skirt interfere with how you walk?
Huh? Senpai, I know you wore a skirt as part of the Gekkoukan High uniform.
A uniform is fine, since it's like battle attire.
Battle attire, huh?
Hey ladies, how's it going? Are the two of you looking for a good time? Why don't you join us and have some fun?
Would you mind getting out of the way? I'm trying to enjoy my day off with my friend.
Again? I mean, yeah, she stands out, but how many times have we been hit on just today?
Well, if not today, how about another time? Can I get your phone number? Maybe we could go out sometime?
Oh.
The man hitting on us touches my shoulder. This guy either has guts or he's really slow on the uptake. Either way, this isn't good at all. Mitsuru-senpai's arm flashes out like a snake and grabs the man's wrist.
Mitsuru-senpai, hold on!
Ow!
I'd prefer it if you kept your hands off my friend. I also believe it to be in your best interests if you left at once.
I'm okay. Geez, you guys better get going.
Oh,
crap! Oh, crap! We're sorry!
Guys who talk to us are scared off by Mitsuru-senpai, and they run for their lives. I'm happy that she protected me, but it's like she's seriously turning into an empress. She's the head of a special battle unit with the mission of exterminating shadows. I wonder if that environment is what's making things worse for her after all. I really need to help her have some time to enjoy herself.
Senpai, let's go over there.
Yeah, Grimos, she kind of is, considering that she first summoned her persona when she was like 8 years old. And yes, Wilf, he did not get flash frozen. So, overall, you know, just being put in a wrist lock, not that bad. I'm pretty sure that guys like that won't follow us all the way into a store. After checking out some clothes and other accessories like normal girls in these busy holiday stores, we decided to take a break at a cafe terrace.
That was fun.
You're right.
I relaxed and enjoy the fun we had, and take another sip of my iced coffee. Mitsuru-senpai answered me absent-mindedly, and her tea is left untouched.
Senpai, you promised that you wouldn't think about the other day.
Yukari,
I know it's impossible to keep from getting to her. After all, the case this time was all because of the Grigio group's negative legacy. Mitsuru-senpai had taken on the role of the leader of the Grigio family to atone for her family's past, and yet after being captured by the enemy, she couldn't take command of the situation. It may only be natural that she feels responsible for what happened. But even then, I can't be convinced that she needs to bear the weight of all that herself.
there are so many people here.
And there she goes again. I came here today thinking about giving her a piece of my mind. She keeps taking responsibility for everything and worrying about things all on her own. Still, I can't bring myself to say anything about it when I see the look on her face. I thought that maybe confronting her emotionally like I had back then would lessen the distance between us, but that would just be repeating what I'd done before. It'd be sad to have to resort to that again. I mean, we're best friends now, you know? As I try and figure out what to say next, all I hear is the bustle of the busy cafe.
See? It's Feather Pink! Wow, you're right! It's Reiko Kuchikuen! Hey, Feather Pink! Where are Red and the others?
Huh?
Suddenly, a little boy points at me. Everyone turns around to shout, and the children walking past make a wide circle around us.
No, you're mistaken. You've got the wrong person.
I hurriedly wave my hands in an attempt to disperse the crowd. Having a role that shows my face can be really inconvenient.
You're quite popular, Yukari. How does it feel to be a hero?
Huh? Well, I guess it's worth it since these kids are really into it.
Death must not be needlessly feared, but it must not be needlessly desired as well. Face it and fight, Featherman. Or so the line goes.
Senpai, why do you know that?
That's the opening line of the intro to Featherman Victory. That catchphrase comes up in every episode of the show.
I may be busy, but I still have time to watch a little television.
What? But why would you watch Featherman of all things?
Why wouldn't I? My best friend is one of the stars. I had never seen such a program before, but it's true. I did sense something from it. I feel that you were trying to help people, especially children, teaching them to avoid bringing harm into their lives.
That's... well, I guess that's how it is.
The protagonists of hero shows don't just punish evil. They protect those who are precious to them, and gives everyone the hope to live. I'm sure these shows teach a lot of things to children, too.
The same goes for Akihiko and Yamagishi, Aiga, Samada, and Iori as well. Every one of us is proceeding down their own path, in their own way. That's how I can concentrate on my own duties. The trust we've formed will not easily be swayed. Isn't that right?
I can't help but sigh. I feel like I've been beaten instead. My best friend believes in me and is watching over me. Well, I should do the same to her, even though I get the feeling that I got sweet talk somehow.
Yukari, what's the matter?
I guess I've been defeated today. Well, that's fine. Let's go to the next place.
Next place? You want to continue shopping?
Well, I don't have any idea when you'll be able to make time for me again, you know.
What if I promise to contact you every once in a while? Would that do?
It's a deal. But while we're here...
I tug on Mitsuru-senpai and we resume our shopping. Not sure why, but I feel as if whatever had been bothering me had disappeared. Oh, there's Kikuno in the back, carrying the boxes. Even before we could complete the follow-up investigation of the case that Minazuki caused, I was summoned by public safety to the government office building. I would have liked to ignore this meeting, which is sure to be nothing more than an interrogation. It's better that I go than for them to get their hands on Labris or Minazuki. Also, I want to make sure that no trouble comes to Yukari or Amada's daily lives.
Though we recognize your achievement in recovering Labris, wasn't it your own blunder that led to you, the leader of your organization, being captured?
There are also reports that you involved underage civilians in this matter as well. What do you think your organization is?
If there were people there, then they must have acted on their own to protect their town and their companions. Also, with regard to the members of the auxiliary staff, the emergency suppression unit, they became concerned for me after my disappearance and came after me as individuals. That is all. It is absolutely unrelated to the Shadow Operatives.
You're just playing semantics.
Furthermore, when the second case occurred, the Shadow Operatives were forced to begin an investigation based on a lack of evidence. Since you were the ones who ordered the investigation, I believe you would know whether or not they were able to go on duty or not. Also, even though it may have been merely an intimidation tactic, I received a report that my people were fired upon during the incident. I laughed it off at the time, since it's impossible that this organization could have been so stupid as to send my people into danger unprepared.
You little...
But as you pointed out, it was due to my own lack of preparedness that I was captured by the enemy. I will accept any kind of punishment for that.
The report says that your capture was nothing but a ruse, though?
Excuse me.
What is it? We're in the middle of an inquiry here.
I was ordered to bring these documents the moment they arrived.
The man who enters the room hands a binder full of documents to the men interrogating me. While they're distracted for a moment, the newcomer glances at me. I feel as if I know that man from somewhere, but what was that about?
What is this?
As you can see, it's the report from our undercover investigation of the Kirijo group.
You fool! These are not the kinds of details we asked for!
This deliberation is temporarily suspended. You will be notified of our further decisions at a later date.
Their sudden sourness makes me think that this case is coming to an end. But to think someone would be able to turn in a report that would instantly suspend an investigation from these sticklers. It would seem there are some people even in public safety who do not respect their higher-ups. Also, that undercover investigation report must have been made by Shirogane. It seems I'm in her debt. When I leave the conference, I see that the other shadow operatives have gathered.
Mitsuru-san!
What are you all doing here?
These guys insisted on at least trying to testify in person, since they failed you on the mission. I had no choice but to come too.
Akihiko, when you go to a formal inquiry, you should at least wear a shirt.
Seeing that our friend who had gone missing was immediately summoned to the government office on her return, we were worried it was a conspiracy. Indeed, as your friends, it's only natural that we'd rush to your side, because we are your friends.
I guess, why are you speaking with such over-exaggeration? And what are Yukari and Iori even doing here?
Yeah, we were all worried about you. After all, we're all your friends.
The best of friends. Yep, yes sirree.
You realize I won't be able to stick up for you if they come down on you because of this.
It'll be fine. Look, I'm in the middle of a shoot right now.
I'm just out walking Koromaru.
I'm just going out for a run, you know?
You're training, Junpei? You should have told me sooner. I'll come along.
That's okay. I mean, can't you see what we're getting at here?
Seriously, all of you?
I can't help but laugh with amusement. Though this makes me happy as their friend, I have mixed feelings as the leader of our organization. The higher-ups that gave themselves away this time are only the tip of the iceberg. There must be many people in the police and the political realm who don't think well of the Crizio group. These troublemakers will pounce immediately if we leave even the slightest vulnerability unguarded. But even then, the Shadow Operatives will continue to protect and serve. No, well, they usually are not. We won't let anyone be forced to be alone. We can create a world where everyone will have the strength to deny the fate of destruction.
Let's go.
Yes!
And we will continue moving towards the future, for the sake of granting our wishes. Okay. So, I'm gonna let this run and start trying to set things up. Okay, well, thank you for coming out today, especially with this being an off-schedule stream, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
This show was brought to you by these sponsors.
Okay, there we go. So, we've got at least a bit over an hour. So, you know what we'll do? We'll do a special filler episode with the game that I had tried to stream. The last time we had a bit of a break. And, so I'm going to take the stream down for a couple of minutes, make a few changes in OBS to set things up properly, and we'll be back hopefully about 5 minutes. All right? So, see you then. But again, thank you all for sticking around. That has been Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. See you in a few minutes.